Hello, everyone. We made it. The semifinals are on Candlepin Bowling Network after a rapid camera move. We are lanes 19 and 20 here at Fairlanes Bowling Center, Moncton, New Brunswick. What?
Camera's bouncing around.
Alas, well, they were on a table right here. We shall make do. As the crowd getting amped up for this one, as long as no one capsizes it, I think we're going to be just fine. We'll just make sure. Well, people are setting down drinks. It is what it is, but we got it there at the tripod's pretty darn stable, he said. Famous last words, maybe.
Number 1 seed, Extra Lucky Lanes. Lucky Strike Extra Lanes takes on number 2 seed, Academy Lanes. Lucky Strike won it in 2016. Academy Lanes won it last year 3 times overall. Greg Gouillart with the play-by-play.
Here's the 1, 2, 4, and 8 for Daly. Check mark left side. 5-pin tips out. Obviously, the pin cam's not going to make it that far. The 2, 4, and 7 for Daly.
We were supposed to be in 17-18, but a breakdown prevented us from putting the camera there, so we had to go to 19-20, so that's why there's no pin cam in this match, unfortunately, beyond our control.
2, 4, 7. It's good. Daly converts for the mark. 10 and a ball to begin. We'll be back at a more normal view, almost certainly 13-14 for the finals, you would think. 10 for Gouillart to start off. If you're new to Candlepin Bowling, it's roll 3 balls, play the wood where it falls. Only in Candlepin Bowling is the wood live. As long as you don't throw it in the gutter, you're good.
Fenway Academy, Drywall Contest, 1-2 match with the other side.
Fenway Academy exacts their revenge on A-plus accounting for 2023. Which main, well, both teams have main bowlers. Which one will it be in the final?
Probably Duncan McDougall have coverage in that one on YouTube only on Candlepin Bowling Network.
Gouillart gets 9. I think that's only 4 for Daly. I can see it better from this angle, yes.
14 through 1 of the first of 3 strings. Total pinfall for the rights to the finals.
We'll have to be good on our angles here. You could cross-reference it from here in one way or another, even if the pin cam obscures it. We can tell you. Spare for Gouillart. Daly, new 2-pin. I'm going to have to be very sharp on the play call, so I may have to tune out distractions as much as possible, but I thank you very much, Paul, for any, say, score checks you can do, or, you know, cross-referencing the other match to see who it will be, because one of Drywall Concepts or Fenway Academy will take on the winner of this match.
Gouillart 20 the ball through 2, Daly at 10, 24 through 2. Second bowl is a 5, Nick Leach and Aaron Awesome Fontaine.
Leach's first box. In this 3-string total pinfall match, there's no points. It does not matter. All the sleepers gone. He's got the 4 horsemen and the outpost. Aaron Fontaine. Handpin smashed in for a strike. Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Off to the perfect start. Don't get used to it. Strikes are no given in this game, so spares like Leach could easily be just as good. Here's that replay again. Scoreboard you see on your top right is correct. The string scores may be out of date during the replay, but the scoreboard top right is exactly what you think it is. 4 pins minus an extra bonus ball. Keep an eye on the yellow marks and the yellow Canadian smudges and the numbers. That tells you who's truly in the lead. It provides context to the lead. Leach loads up 8 here, so you see that yellow Canadian triangle disappear and the 8 go on the board. Fontaine on a strike. Down goes the 8 and 10, and he's shut down on the double by the 7. It's good. Leach 18 and another. Fontaine the chance to gain 2 in just the first box. He's got double wood, and he's driven it straight back. A trivial cover, and Fontaine leads by a mere 2 with that 20 box. Chris Bovair was a key substitution for Exeter's Lucky Strike when the first of the bad omens for Academy is that Exeter's Lucky Strike took all 3 strings and total pinfall during the round robin match 11 of 11, the same round robin that qualified all these teams, the top 5 teams in each division, for the playoffs. It's the one time I believe Academy lost total all week, and I don't believe Exeter's ever lost total. Lane 20, the green lanes here at the newly recolored Fairlanes. 1, 2, 7, 10. And an 8-pin as well, excuse me. Collins, 3 and 7. Oh, there goes the 7-pin.
The good news about this angle, Greg, none of the bowlers run away.
You can see it plain as day. Bover misses it. Collins, there's a guide right there. Don't get psyched out. And the slingshot takes it back. Pretty wide target to aim at. He earned that break, and he's got 10 in a ball to begin.
2 spares for each side.
Bover needs an out. Watch the pinning. It could decide it. 5 pins remain here. Then he's got 4 and make that 5 for the great escape of 10. Oops. Dave Barber picks up the trash. He's the United States organizer of this World International Candlepin Championships. We saw Davey Somerton earlier from Canada and Doug Blackler as well.
So no Canadian teams left.
Here comes the head pin, so we will have an American champion here in Moncton. 7-9.
Can Fenway break through?
Collins wrecking into this one. Get over 6, thank you. 20 bucks again for Academy Lanes. Haverhill, Massachusetts. Rob Vicar has now sponsored 2 international championship teams in ladies and mixed team play. What about the men's? A new sponsor of the team formerly solely named for the former Lynn Mass Bowling Center, Lucky Strike. Former Hall of Famer Jim Barber, Dave's dad, owned it then. It's good. Over the cover with the wood. 20 and a ball through the pair of boxes. Packard and Lister. I'll go over tournament average in a second. Just was getting combobulated here. I guess we could put this one away. Outlaw Rides put on a good match in the last one. Adam Alonso threw a 400, but not all 5 engines firing there, as Academy Lanes either got 1900 or probably gave up on it after they just played out the few boxes, showing you the other side of Danny Harris and Calvin Locke. Nobody's on the head pin to start it off. No sleeper pins either. It's the 1-3-7 for Lister. We're off angle. We'll do our best. Joey's try. Just in the 1 and 7 remain. Yeah, my plan is I'll have you take photos of the scores from time to time. That'll be the way we do it. We'll do it after 8 boxes and then go from there. $10 for Joey. Maybe we can trouble someone for the score blanks. Obviously, we got to be careful with that. Head pin taken back 7, or the 8 and 10. That'll be for an 8 box.
92-78. Academy Lanes up 14, down 1 mark.
Drywall Concept Suite not visible. It should be on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Hoping there. It's only on YouTube in this case. Some of our Facebook folks are wondering where that is. We can only have one Facebook stream going at a time, annoyingly. So there is also that. Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour bowlers will understand this. Canadians a great showing in this tournament, but an American champion is imminent. 3, 6, and 7 for Packard. A+ accounting. And, sorry, my train of thought is gone. 20 in the ball for Lister in the second. A+ accounting and Outlaw Rides vanquished in round 2. Try and lower the cam in or I can push in a little bit. Get the pinfall just a little more visible. Split spare, nothing goes into the 7. See if I can push in without it being outrageous.
That's better.
All right, gives a little safety margin for everyone's devices, I certainly hope, as Packard takes a 10. Now what, Paul?
Get those heads out of the way. Maybe go up a little higher. Maybe get those heads out of the way, possibly.
TBH at this point, I'm just going to make do. I think no one's terribly tall. I got the camera over the tops of most of their heads. I think we're at a pretty good angle here.
Okay.
Surratt's head is bashing into the score cam, but I'm going to rock and roll with it. These two, both Channel 50 Stars and Strikes alumni. Harris punches out 2 pins. Surratt's got the lead here with the 6, 9, and 10. We'll get a much better camera view, obviously. Whoa, I got the wrong name here. Jeff Surratt gets the spare. Typo, hilarious typo fixed. And 10 and a ball to begin.
This could be a war.
Yeah, Tony, no pin cam. There's no room for it with the cameras the way we've angled them.
17-18 was supposed to be the featured lanes. The lane broke down, so they had to go to 19-20, too far away for our pin cam to reach the corner pins. You wouldn't be able to see it properly.
Yep.
So
Them's the breaks. But hey,
you're under control.
it would be weird. You'd have a face on and an askew one. Didn't think you'd like that, folks.
Mechanical lemon drop.
Yeah. So, no pin cam, alas. It will return for the finals. Pretty close in view here, though, all told. Dave Barber captains Exeter's Lucky Strike. Mike Machichi captains Academy Lanes. Surratt on his fill gets 7. Harris, down goes the 10, and he's got the 1, 3, and 6. What do the colored boxes mean? Glad you asked. There's nothing standard about the notation, but yellow indicates a head pin hit, and red indicates a head pin split. That's it. Little stat tracking we do more or less nowadays among a lot of bowlers. Just a better sense of first ball accuracy. It doesn't always correlate to success, as we've seen many a time, but Academy Lanes was more dominant on the head pin, just showing that they're more dialed overall, better in the pinning as well. And there you go. He gets 10. What I could do, if chat keeps yelling at me, and I say this with all love in the world, constructive critiques here, I need these constructive critiques because this is a pretty much an ad hoc stream where you have to move the camera over. If that continues to be an issue here, what we can do is we could even push it even a little further. Maybe we could sacrifice some of the approach, because I think we all know how a lot of these guys walk to the line by now. Maybe push it a little more so you can see just a little bit better. We'll see. Sparefield Ayod breaks it up for a 9 drop. Everything else you see on your screen, apart from those colorful bricks, are standard Candlepin notation. And I've appropriated the Canadian smudges accordingly, so you can see the open marks. Spare for Daly, and the corner is drilled by Ayot for his mark. Yeah, I'm most curious about mobile devices, for example. That might be tough on a tiny screen. You know what? I have an idea. See if I can just do a little bit of a thing here. I'm going to just ask the audience in this one. Stand by. 9 fill for Daly. Dumps 10 on the plate, strike on spare. He hammers in the 4th.
3 marks in a row for Jimbo.
And Daly gets the mark.
53 and a ball through 4. We'll see Jimbo Ayot the return to the Friday Night Pro League game of the week against Academy 1. 7:30 Eastern Time, 8:30 Atlantic, 9 o'clock in Newfoundland. November 14th on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube in high definition. Please subscribe free. Live notifications to the bell icons so you're in the know when we go live. Aaron Awesome Fontaine, strike spare start. Nick Leach, 8 spare, 8. A spare rather. 8:28 in the ball through 2. Fontaine 7, 37 through 2. Leach on the bonus, right side, looks like 4. 32 through 2 in the first of 3 strings of semifinals. The winner's place the winner of the Fenway Academy drywall contest match. Fontaine, what a try.
7 fill there.
So 37 through 2. Leach had a 4 fill. And what a try, almost. Fontaine 9, 30, make it 46, 46 through 3 in the first. Close one so far. Leach at 10, 44 through 3. 170, 164 extra lanes. Lucky Strike up a touchdown. They got 4 marks to 2. And boy, they've won the last 2 big giant awards against Academy. The Friday Night Pro League Championship playoff finals on YouTube on Candlepin Network. And yesterday afternoon, the last round 11 of 11, 7 points behind the standings, took all 8 to clinch the number 1 seed in a 2-round bye. Aaron Fontaine bombs away, baby, strike. 56 plus 2 through 4. Leach in the pocket, sends down 7, make it 8. Football season continues, 7-10 goalpost. A plethora of wood hanging around. Right now it's 4 marks to 3 for Exeter. Fontaine, we'll get that strike on the board in just a moment.
Oh, yeah.
Greg's doing some stuff here, so I'll do the play-by-play so he gets caught up here. He'll take back over the reins. Leach, wrong side, totally. Wow. Not happy with that show. He's trying to tip that wood by the 10.
Yeah.
Most of
your fine, I'm just going to make one last tweak.
And that's a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Not a good time for that. Back-to-back 10s. Noah's Ark, 2 spares, 2 10s, 2 of a kind, twice. 54 through 4. Yeah, I'd like it in close to the pins.
Yeah.
A little higher up.
Sacrifice a little bit of the approach, I figure.
Yeah. We don't have to throw the ball.
Give it a little more margin. Some people are getting the tops of the pins clipped. Thank you for bearing with us. It's a little bit of a...
We're going to do a lane breakdown. We had to go all the way to 1920, so we had to put our pin cam will reach where it is here, set up here. The regular camera for our stream is on the right side by 19 and 20. We're in the DJ booth way back here. Collins on a strike after a spare. Chris Bovier 10 on a spare. Phil is 6, I believe. Collins cleans it up. Spare and strike. 40 through 2. 50 to ball through 3. Here comes the Terminator. 26 through 2 for Bovier. Was that a 4 or 5, Phil? I couldn't see that. There's back pin there. We'll check that.
I think it was a 6.
6 or 5. Shoot. There's 6 or a 5.
I'll have to get that in a second. Sorry.
It's a 10.
I may need your help with a score.
Yep. It was a spare 6-10. I think it's C.
Maybe after 4 boxes, if you could take the photo here.
Yep.
Someone's saying I missed the spare fill. So if you could just take photos of the score sheets, the transparencies rather, just go up through
I'll do it now if you're ready. Well, after this box if you want.
No need to go into the bowler's pit. We'll just figure it out. 2 pins, 3 aside as we show it here. The result is approximately that. All scores unofficial until we corroborate otherwise.
Collins spare 7, 57 through 3. A 190 clip if you can keep it up. Bovier, left side. Only 4. 9 wobbles behind the 3. 1-3-6 in front. 4-7 left. Here in the first of 3. Collins, what a try. And the object won't carry. Bovier, good shot. Oh, what a try that was. Couldn't quite get to the 7. Collins a 9. 66 through 4. Bovier on the 7 for a 10. Back-to-back 10s, 46 through 4.
And then the last thing, and I think I could cut down the meta discussion about our stream. Thank you, chat, for creating the stream with me here. Obviously, I wouldn't block the pins with it, but in case you're wondering, why don't we have a pin cam? That's why. The askew angle. Now you know. See? Askew. Face on. It'd be a little jarring otherwise, even if you could see both. Head pin 7 taken out for Packard strike.
List on the spare 5, 25 through 2.
Yep, 1 sleeper pin back there as well.
If you want the pin cam up, we can put it up, I guess, but let us know what you think.
Chat's doing great here. We're just sounding off here. Yeah. Everyone's either fine or content, it looks like, so sounds good. Lister takes the 10. Again, thank you for your patience. So the camera angle will improve for the finals. Okay, I think that's enough meta discussion about that. Let's take a look here. 1 pin plus an extra bonus for Academy Lanes. Much more of a dogfight than they've been used to in these past few matches now, as they try to see who will take on Drywall Concepts or Fenway Academy. Fenway Academy and Academy Lanes were the final last year. And a headpin hit strike.
Double strike. Wow.
Corey Packard, who was getting splits like crazy early on in the last match, starts off with a flurry here.
48 plus bonus balls through 4.
Lister starts well as I'm starting to break out into a sweat. I can only imagine them. It's just a 9 drop, then no mark made as Lister gets foiled by the roadblock. 9 box. 44 through 4. What you got, Paul?
Last match, 1895 to 1760 Academy Lanes over Outlaw Rides. Outlaw Rides led by Andy Babineau's 376. Actually, Adam Alonso had a 397. 131, 134, 132. Andy had a 133, 106, 137.
Surratt spare fill is just 5. 8-pin as well.
Kavanagh struggled in the first and the third. He had a 142 in the middle, 97 first, 93 third, 332.
Spare for Harris in our right division semifinal, left division on YouTube only. Surratt just 2 full. By the way, Academy Lanes definitely would have had 1900. They just goofed off the last few because they didn't want to throw more pins at Outlaw Rides at that point.
Aaron Fontaine, 413. Josh Daly, 389. Charlie Collins, 365. Corey Packard, 354. Danny Harris, 374. What a balanced attack that was. 135 pin win in the quarterfinals.
There's the 10 for Surratt, 42 through 3.
The other semifinal, Fenway Academy beats the 5-time champions, A-plus accounting, 1806 to 1743. They win it by 63 pins. More in a moment on that.
Harris, 9 down on the fill. Surratt, 410. Look, buried in there, and he gets next to nothing on the fill, or on the leave, rather. Danny's missed the single, though, that he knows he wasn't supposed to aim there. Jeff Surratt, 4 for 4 on the object pin. Nope, Jeff wanted a piece of the left side of that object, obviously. There's the 10. And Surratt takes 9. To the top of the order we go. Paul is taking pictures of the score sheet here, but here's what we have. 269 plus 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 for Academy Lanes as we go back to the top. Ayotte, 7 pins in the first one. On his first strike fill ball. I'll get to that in just a moment. Paul, thank you very much for providing the updates. Daly tips more, and it's just a 5-pin remaining on the 9 drop. 62 through 4. Academy's confirmed. And yes, someone said Leach had a 4 fill. They were absolutely right. Spare made by Ayotte on the strike. Daly's got his. And we go back and forth here in Moncton. There we go. And then 246, 44, 51. Yes, we're all confirmed. Thank you very much, Paul. You're good with that. Thank you. All scores just cross-confirmed. He's doing pretty well, apart from just one scoring glitch, so hooray. 16 pins. There's a double strike by Packard looming as well. Ayotte marking very well. Takes out the 2-pin. Does this wood offer any salvation? 7 fill. Daly on a fill of his own. He gets 8. No, 9, excuse me. 81 at the half. 7, 8, and 10 for Ayotte. Off the front wood. Nothing goes right. Daly makes another one. He's just making a living off 19 boxes, maybe making $10,000 if all goes to plan. Jimbo misses the stick. That's a tough one to get, in fairness. He has a 9 box. Did you want to come in? I'm sorry. You are perfectly welcome. Nope, John. Ball's going to go for a wander and try and get you some updates elsewhere at this very early stage of the semifinals. Dry Ball Concepts and Fenway Academy, a big showdown in the works, and a better camera angle too. Leach, headpin, 4 and 8. Can go over bowler bios in a moment. Fontaine breaking it up. He's got 3 pins remaining on this one. Good shot by Leach for the conversion. 62 in the ball at the half. And Fontaine matches the mark on his strike.
Greg, Drywall Concepts early 16-pin lead, just out in the 5th and 6th boxes. 16-pin lead plus next to mark against Fenway Academy. Bob Lee, Duncan McDougall have that call on YouTube only on Candlepin Bowling Network.
Having Lister and Berrigan's flow in the same match is just plain unfair, says Billy Bloom. There's the spare. Phil Leach has 8. 70 half. Did I miss something, Paul?
Is that scoreboard blocking him, this scoreboard here blocking Aaron?
Alas, well, a little pinched in. We make do. 5 more, 81 for Fontaine.
We lost that pin cam due to the lane 17, 18 breaking down, so we have to go way down to 19, 20, so a pin cam can't quite reach there from here. Like lanes 13 and 14.
Can't get there from here. Leach 18 and another. Exeter's lucky strike. Working their way up. Just wide of the 2-pin is Fontaine. Now I'm blanking. Why am I blanking which Friday Night Pro Team Leach bowls for?
Metro.
There we go.
Oh, Leach, you mean?
Yeah.
Leach is on Central 3.
I was going to say.
Aaron's on Metro.
I was doubting myself as well. Yeah, Fontaine on Metro. But
we're going to see Central 3 Metro a week from Friday, November 21st. 1 versus 2, a good one. 7:30 live on YouTube, Eastern Standard Time, 8:30 Atlantic, 9 o'clock for our fantastic friends in Newfoundland on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube in high definition. Please subscribe free. It's never a charge.
Yeah, Central 3 will be wearing their green shirts again, just like Nick Leach is now. And Nick Leach as well, for that point. Beauvert. 4 horsemen left.
It's funny, you're bowling against your rival Friday Night Pro League teammates.
Ain't that the way? You sponsor different teams. Central Park lanes one time. Academy leads now. And Charlie Collins making Haverhill very happy with the hammer. And he has the chance for an 80 half.
Got 2 strikes for the Terminator.
Beauvert wide on the horseman, and this is going nothing like the 8-0 Exeter route in match 11 of 11.
I thought of a bigger crowd here on hand, honestly. Maybe later on.
Maybe in person, there's one thing. 9 bucks. 55 at the half. We sure have a good crowd here. 430 of you watching live here on our YouTube stream alone, or across everything.
Does it include the other match too? Or is that just ours?
Just ours. Just 430 on ours. Left division in progress, YouTube only.
We're on YouTube and Facebook here right now.
Just wide is Beauvert to start off. 4 horsemen and an 8-pin. Collins mixing it up here. Down go the front two. He does not double, of course, but a good leave results. Tough to stand all the time, Michael. That's fair. Michael Fullerton, thank you. And thank you, Kim Baker. Please like and share, indeed. If you are logged in, of course, hit that like button so that more people can see this video. Drilled. 20 box Charlie Collins. His 5th mark and 3rd 20 box in just 6. Rob Henderson, great to see you, and great to see you yesterday as well during the round 1 playoff match featuring Academy Lanes versus Canada 5.
I'd like to thank Kim Baker. Makes the new Bombs Away baby shirts for Candlepin for Cancer, a 501c3 charity. $10 for each shirt sold goes to Candlepin for Cancer. Thank you, Kim Baker, for making those new Bombs Away baby wherever I stream live. We still have the Candlepin for Cancer shirts as well, and other merchandise here, Candlepin Bowling Network merchandise, and as well from Krista here from Canada.
Here comes the double strike fill. Corey Packard is about to realize his gains. A reference that he and few others will probably understand. It's not that highbrow, but he's an accountant. That's the joke. 1, 3, 4, and 7 for Lister. Packard lays into it and gets the 7, 8, 10 staring back. 17 on the first one. Joey goes wide. They consult. There's a cap in front of the 6 pin and Wood in front of the 7, 8. Strike fill is of importance here, so the safe way would be to go for the plank. Let's see. Yep, just goes for the red line, and the fill is 9 on the second strike.
The power of the double strike.
Joey, aggressive out, gets the same 9 he could have with the doubleton. And the box is 10, 74 at the half, which is 4th best on the team, by the way. That's how stacked this Academy roster is. I absolutely must go over averages in box 7 or I'm going to be upset with myself. Lister gets the 6 to turn the tide. It's 3 strings, total pinfall, nothing else. So there is a lot of time in this match. I threw a 109 in my first string and nothing close to that in the ones after. So that's why we bowl several strings to determine who truly is the best team in the long run. Lister just got the 6 pin out. 1, 3, 7, 8, and 10 for Packard. I'm screen cheating here, by the way. I got a pin cam. I'm peeking at my askew pin cam over here so that I can see it. Head pin. Does anything go into the 10? It does. Packard finds a way. 3 marks now, effectively 4 with a double strike. Lister a 9. Let's just see where these pins go. Head pin. Yes, it was just too much pushing into the right corner there, and that would be what it is. Paul, would you go down and report that, please, as calmly as you can? Hearing reports the other stream froze up. We'll see. 3 and 2 split. My court's fine. I know that much. And a strike here for Danny Harris. You see the reaction. 56 plus 2. He needs a double strike to avoid having the worst half on the team, even though it is absolutely pro tier. 9 box Surratt, 60 half. Yellow box is just the head pin hits, in fact. Just any head pin that doesn't result in a split. I'm tempted to differentiate it further with like blue for thin hits, but at some point that's just way too many colors. We're kind of... It's also based on Micah Imperado's color scheme as well, so we'll have... I think there are ways to denote head pin accuracy even better, but for now this is simple enough and just a little thing. And if you don't like it, it's just a little sliver of color. Makes it pop a bit.
Yeah, Bob and Duncan restarted that stream. The Drywall Concepts Fenway Academy. There's some buffering and freezing up, so they restarted the stream.
Okay. Sorry to hear.
It happens.
6 fills, 7 box, so it tilts now for Exeter's Lucky Strike as it was 23 pins, but Surratt may be able to gain in this pair. We'll go back to the top here. That's what we show the scores as right now. We'll probably get a score check later in a second here.
Can I check for you the score?
No, thank you. Not at this moment. That's too many score checks otherwise. You're going up, down, round, and round.
I don't mind.
No. Josh Daly, an average of 125 during the round robin, and Jimbo Ayotte, 129. Lister's 131, the only higher one on the team. Daly loads up 8. Ayotte pin still collapsing for him. 3 and 10. 8 fill. Daly's washed. 3 and 5. Sometimes the sound does that. You may need to refresh. I'm not sure why it does that from time to time. Spare 109 in a ball through 7. I'm very sorry it does that. I hate to impose user experience issues there. Ayotte responds to the spare as well. Yeah, people have reported occasional sound issues for an issue that I frankly don't understand myself. If you get that glitchy, like me just impersonating that issue, then you can reload the stream. I think that should work. I hope so. Checking my own stream metrics here. My stream is reporting no issues, so typically that's a... But I assume it's a YouTube site if it's happening to several people at once. Thank you for voicing that. I tend to only... Also, feel free to say your technical issues. I'll usually only respond if multiple people mention it, but it's good to know, have a sense of that. Five fills for each here. Daly missed his head pin. Bob Caleri leave. 1, 2, 4, 7, 9. Even Rob Henderson has heard that one. 1, 2. Is where Daly wanted to play that one, I think, but tried to go on the outside. Ayotte. 3 and 2 split. Nope, the wood isn't exactly where he wanted to go with that. You can see the reactions a little clearer here. That's the one silver lining. 10 box. Josh Daly still pin perfect through 8. Ayotte needs sticks. Uh-oh, that's 6. +4 to Academy Lanes. Pinning so far in this match. Academy Lanes has only left a dozen. Exeter's Lucky Strike has only left a baker's dozen. Exeter's Lucky Strike is only losing 2/3 of a pin per markless frame. When I consider you lose about a pin per open frame, that should be good pinning in my opinion. Academy Exeter's Lucky Strike is the one leading in the pinning rate. So if they start getting their marks, you watch out for the pinning there. That matters. Leach wants one now. He can get a 19 box in another. Deadwood here as Jack Berrigan. All right. Here's Jack Berrigan and his beautiful hair. Always the one. Oh, look at that flow. I'll come back here in the camera shot. Sorry.
His dad was like that now. Back in his day, he said, no, Dad has no hair. I told Jack, see how you going to look like when you get older now?
1-4. Spare Fontaine. Picks it up, and the 6-pin for Leach is trivial.
Brady Yeadon is in the house. Did a great job in the interview the other day, Brady. Got that silly smile. Cute kid.
I liked it. I mean, him looking up at you in that one photo you posted. There we go. Other stream rebooted? Says some? Excellent. Both filling it up here. Fontaine can't break a corner this time.
You should get frowns when people look at me.
I know. 1, 2, 4, and 10. This is Candlepin Bowling Network, not a therapy session. Please like it and follow us on Facebook and subscribe and hit the bell icon on YouTube if you're logged in. Again, if you could hit that like button on the video if you're logged in. Helps everyone out. Helps everyone see this great match. And that's 6-7-10 split spare by Fontaine. Leach to respond and gets blocked by the Wood. Wood ruined the shot. That headpin was headed for the 10. Aaron Fontaine 125 average. Nick Leach a 126 average. He takes 10, I'm fairly sure.
Yep. Dave Barber not in the lineup here for Lucky Strike extra lanes.
There's only a doubt of, was it a gutter, and I completely missed it.
No, that was good.
Yeah. Only because I had my head down. Did I interrupt you? I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Chris Bovair, a 117 average. Charlie Collins, a 121 tournament average in the 11 matches. The only one who bowled all 33 strings, by the way, is Chris Merrill of Fenway Academy. Academy lanes without the services of Justin Waters, out with a leg injury. Collins just 5. But hey, he's gotten a shed load on other marks. Bovair just chipping out a few pins here.
I do want to go with some stats from the first match, Fenway Academy and A+, when we have a moment.
5 down. We'll watch the leaves here, let's say. Collins gets it. Runs down the Caleri, 111 and a ball. Aimed for Bob Caleri of Massachusetts. Bovair does the Wood help. Does it work on that side of it? Nothing got to the 10. Ball.
And it's the Chrissy Hapworth special. Fenway Academy earlier, 1806 to 1743 to Throny, A+. Cole Fry, 357. Brian Kroll, 386, with a pair of 139s to end it up. Tim Jamanjaba, 357. Joe Smith, 338, including a 134 second. Chris Merrill, 134 third. He had a 368. For A+, Cody Bork only bowled one string, 107. Justin Corkum, 361. Matt McPhee, 332. Matt Harnett, just 342. Nate LeBlanc in 2 strings, just 209. Jerry Dunn in 2 strings, 138, 132 in the second and third, 270. Blake Doucette, 1 string in the third, 122.
A match that was going back and forth has suddenly gone crazy here for Academy Lanes yet again, as they are just kicking it up to a higher gear during the playoffs. Was it that load management that Rob Henderson mentioned about pacing yourselves during the round robin and then going crazy? Are there any cynics out there who want to say that Academy Lanes threw it on the end because they didn't want to do the 2-round bye? Maybe they just want to bowl more for the fun. It's 2 more chances to get eliminated. I can't imagine it, but oh, that pin takes a jump over the border, dare I say. 3-7. Wood takes it out. Bovair with a mark. Bovair's substitution was key in that 8-0 match. Collins takes, I'm pretty sure, 9 on that one.
Yep, 126 through 8. So we were talking to Robbie Henderson last night. He said that sometimes it's better. Sometimes, I mean, you get the wood chips away on the other channel, Collins. He says sometimes it's better to bowl when you're warm. You go in cold sometimes. Sometimes that can affect you. But sometimes people like to, he says other people are red hot. They're bowling, they're warm, they're loose.
Yeah. I hate having cold balls. Hey, bowling balls. They're in the car, back of the car there, and you got to warm them up sometimes. But, you know, the temperature can have an effect, and we're trying to wonder why the right division has higher averages than the left division overall. It's not just Academy Lanes, because there's some good teams on both sides. And maybe, just maybe, it changes from one half of the house to the other because the left half is closer to the front door. 7-pin is tabbed. Lister, please, 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 no. Packard's got a 5-pin and a 9 drop.
It's on a spare, 93 through 6.
There it comes. Good. Corey Packard, 4 marks in 5. Effectively 5, really. Lister's got the cover as well.
Well, son, after this match, we'll have to move our camera back over here. We'll have a regular pin cam back for our final match, the finals, the 2025 ICC World Championships.
Did the Exeter team not warm up? No, yeah, they did. They even were practicing on the lanes adjacent. I think they were even as far right as 23-24 at one point. There's even Dave Godwin warming up off camera in the bullpen, may I say.
Packard 8 in the fill, and Lister 9 in his fill.
Everyone's committed past this point in the string. Substitutions can happen before box 6 and not at a mark. I will update the description momentarily. Or so help me. Well, later. 10-5. No. Packard looking for a tip off the wood. Joey Lister, a very good sequence here.
91 the ball through 8.
Gets that mark. Academy still up massive.
But down 3 marks to 1.
It's a gap that Exeter's Lucky Strike absolutely can make up with their formidable averages. 10 bucks. Forgot to go over some of those. I should just recite the averages real quick. Collins and Bovair. Collins 121, Bovair 117. Packard a 124. This drop, 10 pin only. Packard a 124, and Lister, the top average in the field, 131.
Look at that, the wood came back to the
strike.
West Coast to East Coast, strike. 79 plus 2 through 7 with Danny Harris, third mark of the string.
Like that Bill O'Neill strike that nobody in the building saw. 1, 3, and 10.
And the 9.
And the 9, excuse me.
So it's a 6 fill then, right?
Yeah, it must be. I'll fix.
It's trying to go down. It does! A slow motion strike! A slow motion spare! Would you take a look at that?
Nico!
I can see
what is going on here?
I can hear Jeff start saying, would you take a look at that? Take a video of that one, Nico. 1 p.m. or so, Atlantic time, 12 noon Eastern. Maybe a minute before. It took so long.
Danny finds that hilarious. How can't you? On a slow strike, quickly rips away 6, the 4 horsemen. On his fill still. Surratt, don't give up on it yet, I guess. 7 fill.
93 through 7. First of 3 strings.
Horseman, oh, 4 pin.
88 through 7, the strike 9 from Danny Harris for Academy Lanes, defending champs.
210, no. Danny Harris, 1-2-3 average. Jeff Surratt, 1-2-2. He takes a 9. 9 fill, 9 box, and a 10 box for Surratt. To the top. May I have another score check now, with you, please? And then I'll dial in here and take us out with the last 2 boxes of this first string of 3. Yes, Academy's up big. In that last one, Exeter got 6 marks. Academy also did. Level pegging, these 2 teams are fighting for it, even though Academy Leans had the good sequence early and is taking full advantage. Gouillart, 5-9. One of the high averages on the team. Leach, Gouillart, and Lister on paper appear to be the ones that will provide the biggest production. Daly, 6, 7, 9, 10. As he's headed for 12 squared if he pins it out. 5 and 9, Jimbo, no! Glanced it off. He had his ball going left to right there. As it ever, and it just doesn't work. Nope, I think Daly wanted a piece of that front wood there. As the world turns, it doesn't take it. Question of sticks, Gouillart 10. 126 through 9, and is losing the comparison to Daly, 134 through 9. I'll confirm. 124, 106, 126, 121, 97, and then 116, 115, 72, 81, and 103. Yay! We did it! Math is easy. No, it isn't. Please don't feel bad. Please don't feel bad. It's a very understandable human error that I was terrified of making in 2023. Central, you're the best. 5 and 8 for Gouillart. And pin 2 full, spread eagle for Daly. Yes, it was a tragic math error where Central Park Lanes thought they won a match by 1 on a Matt Nichols 7 drop in the end. He was amped up. When I talked to him after, he said, hey, what I phrased it to Matt is, at least you got the experience in a way. So you had that pressure moment in the world. You gained that experience. Even if it was a mirage, Central Park Lanes has built an increasingly formidable roster, made the playoffs. Canada 5 didn't make it through, neither did Central. Or no, Central was on the, yeah, Canada 5 and Central didn't make it through. Kings are bulletproof. And Able did not make it out either. Everything went to chalk. The top 3 in each division remain on their sides. None of the crossovers found any luck. A 10 for AI, 136. 247 drilled by Daly for the gross, 144. Excellent shooting. Leach offline on this one, losing the head pin in this string. We'll look for him to get back on, but notice that he's still into the 130s. How much higher would he be if he was really on target? Fontaine sure is. There goes the 7 with the 4 and 6. It's a great fill, but a lousy leave. Thank you, Nico Puhar. Thank you to Kevin Burns as well for being here. Spare Leach. See, who needs a head pin? He dials in on the second ball when it really matters and gets it to go. Did you hear that? There it is from Tim Jalbert. He punched a spread eagle on the end for four-fill. Fontaine still pinning this out. He'll take a 10 box and 134. Another look. Three marks on the board. 85 pins is not a true lead. It's getting cut into right now. There goes the 2-pin, 4 and 6 for Leach. 133 through 9. Excellent shooting. The top performers doing their job. Fontaine splats into the head pin and gets a 6, 7, 10. All those splits, and he still can pin out the same gross that Josh Daly did. Yep, those go. Well played on the wood by Nick Leach. I'll replay that one as well. 6, 7, 10 would be something by Fontaine. Splits are not the end-all be-all in this game. If you play the wood well, you can get it across. Daly was pin perfect. Thank you, Cliff Walker. Really appreciate it. There isn't a 10. Okay. Aaron Fontaine, 143. Josh Daly, pin perfect. A perfect game, I should say. I always say pin perfect for the incomplete ones. 6 marks and 4 10 boxes. An American champion north of the border at last. A cowardly headpin does not want to feel the wrath of Nick Leach's bowling. It's understandable. USA East was the last team to win on Canadian soil, I do believe, in 2011. The fill is continuing to increase, and it goes to 8 for Nick Leach for 151. If it's USA East, if memory serves, Dave Godwin was a member of that team. Anyone else I'm forgetting that's relevant here? Collins and Packard back up. No one in this match. Yep, Dave Godwin, the only member in this match that was a part of that last American championship. Bover filling for spread eagle. Nexter's lucky strike still has 2 strings to go. It's not panic mode at all. They are shrinking the lead. They had 6 marks to 5 in that last flurry, and Leach just went back to back. And Leach, Leach had 3 10s and 7 spares. Thank you. Absolutely. Perfect games by both Daly and Leach in this first string semifinal. it went. It went? $10 for Bovair. 96 and a surprise spare. Yeah, he got it to go. I had my head down. 136 and a ball for Collins. 64 pins up for Academy Lanes. 2011. Brian Mayer, Nate Neely, Sean Morrison, Gary Carrington, Dave Godwin, Ed Tringali, Dave Richards, Charles Milan III, and Chris Sargent. As part of back-to-back championships. Bob Betancourt, John Bird, and Chuck DeRozier's on the other one. Collins a 9 drop there. 2 isolated pins for Bovair. They are parallel. And it's not taken. Wood went from behind. This should be simple for Charlie. The Wood takes it if nothing else, and it's 155 and a ball. There's the 9 for Bovair, 105. $155 pluses. Academy Lanes is headed for 700 with quite a lot of ease, may I say. They just continue to get stronger and stronger as the rounds go. Collins loads up 5 and gets 160. Big round of applause as he collects his high fives. Everyone's on Academy standing and high-fiving. Packard and Lister. There it is. No, 5-punch. Joey right down the heart of it. Holding back Exeter's lucky strike. I'll get a look at the headpin stats in a moment. Packard smashes away and has another strike, his 3rd of the string. What can't Academy do? 2 and 3 split, that's not the spot.
They can get to 700.
Yes.
Wow.
Pinning is exactly even right now. It is 28 marks to 21. Filling average way higher, 8.1 to 6.95. Hey, 6.95 is not too shabby either.
Greg, update from the drywall concepts. Mark Webb, 2 or 3 big 20s down the stretch, gets a 134. Drywall concepts, 596. Fenway Academy, 586. 10 is the lead, going to the middle string. Bob Lee, Duncan McDougall have the call on YouTube only on Candlepin Bowling Network. Jim and Jalda, 120. Chris Merrill, 125 after a strike 9 to finish the string. 10-pin lead for Drywall Concepts, number 1 over number 2 Fenway Academy, going to the second string.
Packard left it short. He has a second ball on the strike fill. .257 is taken out. Lister needed that one. Nothing shabby about a string in the 120s. It's just that Academy Lanes is demanding 140s at this point. Outside on the headpin, and Packard's ball takes them all. $20, and he has a chance for 150.
Wow. I'll be start the second. I'll take over, Greg. I'll get the score print
Has a chance for 160.
I'll get the printout, and I'll take over for you in the second. You take a break if you want.
What is it like, Aaron Fontaine? You're 143 and you're 4th best. Hammer for Lister, excuse me. Still have the name in my mouth. Joey Lister, $20, 123. What was wrong with that? You're bowling the wrong team, that's why. Packard looks like it hung up on the hand. He won't be happy with 12, but he will be with 153. Just a late release there.
Filling in for Justin Waters. Waters rolled, who hurt his leg yesterday, warming up before the final round robin match against Exeter Lanes. Lucky strike.
Apart from the fact I hope he's doing well personally, he can otherwise, at least metaphorically, kick back and relax. What a dream to have a team like this. 4 horsemen for Jeff Surratt. Champion with a couple of franchises, I do believe, including one with Lucky Strike. There's definitely one other whose name escapes me, if I'm honest. Split for Harris and 4 Horsemen for Surratt. Oh, no. Just the 3-pin picked out. 7-9. So rather than 9 box, and Harris as the 9.
I mean, they're over 700 now, and Harris not even on his average. What a luxury. Stacked. And look at Lucky Strike, 627. Not going to be enough so far. Can peak at 647, still be down huge.
Just an uncompetitive pace. And again, Extra's Lucky Strike could have 640, and they're getting crushed. It's incredible bowling. Surratt, parallel pins, still a mix for Harris. Down goes the 3. The 9-pin is all that's left. Oh, what a life.
Robbie Henderson is saying a team at a 751 match in the World's Finals.
Maria subs in 08. Thank you, Rob Henderson. Should have you on more often.
Was Maria subs at the 750 or McLaughlin Trunkin at the 750? Which one it was?
Mentioned it. Leach 151, AL 136, not remotely close to good enough. Good effort, Surratt. He's 120 something. That's bang on his average. Just an insane first string. Shades of that 170 that Jeremy Seaholm threw in string 1 of the finals. Harris blunders a single. That's not a blunder. It's just a miss. The single was tough to get, in fairness. 9 box for Surratt, 1-2-1.
636 and getting crushed. Harrison 9, 115 first. How about 715 to 636? A 79-pin lead with 2 to go. Can Extra Lane's Lucky Strike bounce back? Back on the second string in just a moment. On Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube and High Definition in Facebook. Please subscribe free. Okay, second string underway. Josh Daly in the right.
It's confirmed, 715 to 636. It's a nice big number for there. Thank you so much to the teams for putting that up there for us and the fans in-house as well. Go ahead, Paul.
Okay, no pin cam due to the lane breakdown 17. We cannot reach our pin cam from 13-14 to 19-20. Not enough time to move everything over. With our finals being on 13-14 right afterwards for the finals. Daly can't connect. Neither can Ayard, or could he? No.
Tough total pinfall here. I'm going to calibrate one little thing, Duncan, and then I'm going to hand some of this over to you as well.
Greg back to call the third string like he did in the first.
Exactly.
Drywall Constance won their first by 10 over Fenway Academy. Daly a 9 to start the second of 3 in the semifinals. Yeah, gets a 1-pin lead for Extra Lane's Lucky Strike. Middle string underway.
Go eat. Come back when you're ready.
Daly from Danvers, Massachusetts. On lane 20, way off to our right. Just missed right. Forsman plus the 9. Ayard, beautiful ball. It's going to be 6, check mark. We are challenged sometimes back here at that deck being too low over the pins, high over the pins. Hard to see from here.
Question.
Daly chops out 1.
Question, did you have the round 2 scorecard for the A-plus Fenway Academy one by any chance? Second ball gets away, third coming up for each.
Daly grabs 1, make it 2 for a 9. 18 through 2.
He
Okay, any change in your lineup? Any change in your lineup? Who's won it?
I got it.
Dave Godwin's going to Chris Bovair. We're told as Jim Boyer gets a pair of 10s, Daly a pair of 9s. Aaron Fontaine on the right. Nick Leach on the left. A great battle. A rematch last year's Friday Night Pro League Championship, which went to extra lanes. And they've had the battle in the last round we mentioned earlier, round 11 of 11. Academy was up 7 in points, and extra took all 8 to take the 2-round bye to the semifinals. Aaron Fontaine, 2-4, 2-1 split, 2-4 in the 10. Nick Leach sends it right, and it looks like 5. Again, the camera is the pins, the lanes way off to our right here in the DJ booth. We're in front of 13-14. Wow, what a shot for a spare for Fontaine!
Unbelievable ball right there. Leach can't get it. He's got a 3-pinner left.
9. Can extra come back? They had the number the last couple of big matches. Can they do it again? Try and get their second championship. Academy Lanes try and get their 4th. The winner of this takes on the winner of Drywall Concepts and Fenway Academy. Fenway try and get to the finals 3 years in a row and 4 overall. Try and get their first title.
This looked like quite the string over here in that first one, Paul.
Oh, yes,
Academy
10
just
pins.
blitzing them. Ooh, no, that's a tough 3-fill for Fontaine.
13 beats a 10. 13 through 1 in the second of 3. Academy Lanes leads the match. A stunning start to the first. 7:25.
That's a ludicrous number.
6:36 for extra lanes. Good enough to win those matches. Not even close. They can do the same thing, though. Leach can't reach the head pin.
It's reminiscent of last year when Academy Lanes against Fenway Academy went 695.
Mike, take that score sheet, take a picture of that score sheet real quick.
Mike Pacici helping us out there.
Thank you, Mike.
Much appreciated. He'll get us confirmed totals.
Fontaine 8, Nick Leach the 10. 23 for Aaron, Nick Leach 19 through 2. We're on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube, in high definition on Facebook as well. For live notifications, hit the bell icon on YouTube. So when we start the finals on a separate broadcast, as we move our camera back, our pin cam back, or the regular camera back here for 13-14, you're in the know, and we'll have a pin cam back for the final match.
Dave Godwin coming in for Chris Bovair here. Charlie Collins off a big 160.
No Dave Barber yet.
He led his team last time in that big 725. He's got a tough split to start.
Collins 4 in the 10. Godwin in the pocket. It's 8. Football season continues. The CFL and the NFL. 7-10 goalpost.
Not on Candlepin Bowling Network.
I wish.
You have to go to the real ESPN for that.
Collins, good try. He got it. Spare to start the second. Oh, wow. What a shot for Godwin to answer. Hit the replay button if you can. Wow, I think we missed the first one.
Oh, I did. No, I didn't get them all. I don't know what's going on here. I'm trying my best.
Don't worry about it. You're new at this.
I am, yes. I think I see.
Greg's on a lunch break.
Oh, I see it right here. Okay, I can get the next one.
2 great shots. 2 good bowlers. Very good bowlers. Great bowlers.
Oh, Charlie's going to backdoor 9, maybe 10.
19 through 1. Godwin in the pocket. A little lighter. 6. Trying to push the 10. He signaled it down and listened to him. He's like, come on, what about the 4, 7, 8?
Yeah, you may as well.
17 through 1.
Charlie, the head pin gone. 5 pin, I should say. 2 in a row. Charlie Collins here. Dave Godwin looking at a triangle, looking to convert. There's good wood in front. He goes around it, uses the other wood. Interesting. I think he was aiming over there, too.
Appreciate Mike Machichi handing the score sheet in the booth because some people don't like when we get down there, but we want to give you the scores so you're in the know. Most people are good about it.
Yeah, in the semifinals, it's good to leave the bowlers in the pit. Generally, but Mike Pacici.
When you get a 7-15, you want to brag about the scores.
Yes. As well you should.
Godwin at 10, 27 through 2. Recapping that first string, 7-15 to 6-36. That was right, one string, 7-15. Imagine that. Josh Daly, 144. Aaron Fontaine, 143. Charlie Collins, the Terminator, 160. 153, Corey Packard. Danny Harris, 115.
Why do they do that?
Can't win them all, you know?
Why didn't Danny throw a 130? Everyone else is doing it.
I know. Can't win them all.
Corey Packard stuck on that first one right there. Joey Lister back in it here.
The Freight Train from Lakeside Lanes, Manchester, New Hampshire, 5 in the 10. Jimbo Ayotte, 131. Nick Leach, 151. Chris Bovea, 105. Joey Lister, 121. Jeff Surratt, 121. Lister at 123.
Packard, a very good ball on that try on the half Lister. And tough split here, 1-1-1. 5, 6, 7.
This is tough here for Lister also.
The 5 and the 10 just gets by.
Trying to avoid that wood. It wasn't easy.
Yep. And Corey's just looking for an 8 here.
Pick your favorite pin.
Make it the 5, just in case. There we go.
So I'd go for the 6 and then try to kick it over. He's a better bowler than I was.
Oh, the 5-7 a little easier to go. You're not
true.
looking for 10 there.
9 each. 7.
8 for Packard, 9 for Lister.
Sorry, 8 for Packard, 9 for Lister. You got it. Sorry about that.
You're good.
I thought I was going to get 2. That's why.
Oh, I wish. He almost did, honestly. 5 pin just went straight into the pit, though.
Earlier today, A-plus accounting lost to Fenway Academy. Outlaw Rides lost to Academy Lanes. Second box, second string.
You could put a positive spin, Paul. Say that Outlaw or Academy defeated and won against Outlaw. Fenway won against A+. I don't think anyone lost per se. And that's the good thing about this sport. There's no defense. So you just put your best offense out there, and whoever can get the most down wins. Pinfall, the only thing mattering here in this ICC playoffs. Packard, no. Lister, the check mark.
Oh, the 10 survived somehow. Look at his face. Thought he had it.
I can't believe it either. If you saw my face, it'd be very similar. That's crazy.
This lead is not safe for Academy Lanes by any means. Talented extra lanes, lucky strike. Championship talent.
The high average of the tournament.
Packard at 10. 18 through 2.
Just the way Corey drew that up, I'm sure.
You can go with those averages if you want again. Greg mentioned them earlier. Let's get to the 10, 19 through 2.
Sure can, especially with Dave Goblin coming in. Let me just shift the scoreboard over, and then I can talk about that while you call the anchor bowlers here.
Danny Harris on the right. Jeff Surratt on the left.
So Joey Lister led everyone with a 131 average. His lucky strike was at 619.
Harris, that's the second. Triangle right. Jeff Surratt on the nose. 2 perfect. Spread eagle. $25 from Candlepin Network for Bob Lee, Duncan, not myself, Bob Lee, or Greg Gouillart's coverage. $25 on a clean spread eagle without wood for a spare from Candlepin Network.
Danny Harris can't convert. Jeff Surratt smashes 3 down. So Jimbo Ayotte at 129, almost at 130 as well, but fell off towards the end. Only threw
nice 10.
Only threw a 370 or something.
Only.
Yeah, exactly.
Surratt, nice 10 off the eagle.
Very good 10. Nick Leach also high up there at a 126. He had 25 games bowled. Joey Lister 24, Jimbo Ayotte 28. Jeff Surratt at 122 up now. Dave Goblin subbing in for Chris Bovea. They were at 118 and 117 respectively. Tim Matero cleaning up here at a 119 with 12 bowled. And Captain Dave Barber at 117 with 13 bowled. And that is lucky strike.
Surratt 4 in the 8. Harris 4 horsemen a post. There's 7. Second string of 3. He got it! 20 to ball through 2. Surratt for a spare. That won't go.
Just got by that pin.
X-Lane's trying to reach in the tank. 9 for Jeff, 19 through 2. We talked to Robbie Henderson last night about some people like the 2-round bye. Tim Matero says he personally likes the 2-round bye, gets the rest, but sometimes you can be cold. Sometimes that can affect your game. But they bowl great, though. They were hot, 636. You just got to tip your cap when someone throws a 725 at you in one string. That's crazy.
Yep, Academy only up 2 in the string. However, that massive first one powering them to an 81-pin advantage. Not safe against an incredibly dangerous lucky strike team. The 1 seed and the high average for a reason. Let's see if they can pull something out here, entering the 3rd and 4th boxes of the second game here on Candlepin Bowling Network.
Lane reset on 19. Originally scheduled for 17-18. Our pin cam can't reach 19-20. That's why straight on shot here. We'll have a pin cam for our finals on lanes 13, 14 next. The winner of this match takes the winner of Huff Power Sports. Drywall Concepts, a lot of Huff Power Sports bowlers on there. And Fenway Academy, the winner of that match plays the winner of this match.
Not only are there a lot of Huff Power Sports bowlers, you look over there and you see Huff Power Sports on their, on their jersey.
I know.
Neither of these bowlers on marks, and neither of them hit their head pin. Daly and Jimbo back up.
Multi-pro bowlers. Pro Series winner, Jimbo Ayotte, 1 of the 10.
Daly and the Horseman goes.
2 nines a spare, 28 in the ball through 3 in the second of 3, the semifinals from Fairlanes in Moncton, New Brunswick, Canada.
Sorry if I didn't sound excited on that. I expect Josh Daly to make every spare, so only the incredible ones really get me going with Daly.
9 for Jimbo, 29 through 2.
See a 2-pinner, a single, a Horseman. It's just like, oh yeah, he's got that.
The lead is 82 for Academy Lanes.
3 marks to none in their favor as well. Daly, Charlie, and Danny all on marks.
Jimbo, 3 right, 5 left, has a chance. Daly in the bonus. Lane 19. The left-hander fires away. That's the bucket of 5. 33 through 3. 3's a while. 3, 3, 3. Hey, that won't go. Tough break.
I think that wood had a T-bone behind it.
Daly, what a try. Couldn't get the 7 to go. Thought he had it.
Thought he did too. That was a sick ball, Paul.
Jimbo, a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third for a 10. Not a good time for that.
Now hold on.
39 through 4. Daly a 9.
I don't
42 through 4.
I don't think he missed it on that second, Paul.
I thought he did.
Oh, he didn't go, but I don't think he missed it. I think the wood denied him.
Still a PGS.
I don't believe it, but that's okay. Hey, it's your stream.
It's a called strike or a swinging strike. It's still a strike. All right, anyway. Second bowl is Nick Leach, 19. Aaron Fontaine, 21 through 2. Leach goes first. It's a good ball. It's 8. Or is it 7?
It's 7.
You couldn't see that corner pin here, so it's the 7 left, 9, 10 right.
See if he can blow that up.
Fontaine does, right on cue. Strike.
Speaking of blowing things up.
Make it 31. 31 plus 2 here in the third box, second string. Cameron's trying to get to a 100-pin lead. Leach for the wood. Carries, spare. Right direction, 9-10 spare. 29 in the ball through 3.
Let's watch that conversion right here as I'm figuring out the instant replay, folks. Anything is possible. Beautiful. Nick Leach on the fill here.
1, 2, 7, 10. 6 on the spare.
Fontaine looking for another. Oh, it's going to be off the head pin.
35 through 3 for Leach. Fontaine on the strike. Leach just missed left. Wood comes back. Won't hit the 1 of the 10. Fontaine, front of the mark. Just missed between the pipes. 8 in the strike. 39 through 3. Good fill. Average strike fill, by the way, 8.3. Spares 6.5. For Class A bowlers, stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. Leach an 8. Nick's at 43 through 4.
Is there a Class A+? Because that's what these guys should be at. S-tier bowlers.
Fontaine takes a 9. 48 through 4. Here come the middle bowlers of 5. Charles Collins having quite the start today. 161st. He is a machine. Terminators reload. Spare 9, spare start. 29 through 2. Dave Godwin off the bench. Spare 7, 10 start. Off to the right. It's going to be 6.5. 1, 2, 8 behind the 2 wiggles. 7 left. Collins, 2 perfect that time. Spread eagle plus the 9 behind the 3.
$25 shot.
The 3
Oh,
fill.
the 9's up. 3 fill, thank you.
32 through 2.
Oh, I didn't
It's
see
hard
that
to see
count.
back here, yeah. Godwin won't go for the mark. Collins got the middle one out of the way. Youch.
Brutal.
Yikes and ouch combined. Put the dictionary, Webster. Yikes and ouch combined. Why? O-U-C-H. Why not? Godwin a 9. 36 through 3. Collins. Nice out for an 8. Big pins there. That mess. 40 through 3. Middle string of 3. Semifinals. We will sign off before the next match. Bring our pin cam back into live action for 13 and 14. I'm able to do it because our lanes break down at 17 and 18. Camera can't reach it from here. Pin cam from 13 14. Dave Godwin trying to get a mark out of this. 5 down, 5 to go. Collins on the head pin again. 2, 4, 7, 9, 10 right.
I hate this wood for Charlie. I really, really do. Godwin, no.
1, 9, 10. Collins, same spot.
Yeah, he's trying to sneak the side of that wood that you can just barely see. But no dice.
Godwin 8, 4, 4, 4, 44 through 4 here in the second. Collins doinks it, ends up with a 7.
And that's why I hated that wood, Paul.
47 through 4. 890, 800 overall. Academy lanes up 90 in the match plus a spare. String is 175, 164 in their favor. A 725, 636 first string win.
715, I believe.
Was it 715?
I thought I saw 715.
Okay, I may have said it wrong.
That's okay.
I got the picture here.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, yeah, 715. Right.
Not even looking at the picture. Crazy.
The freight
He
train,
just
Joey
knows.
Lister, diamond left. Yeah, 715, right? 715, 636.
Memory's sometimes good. Melting away after a
Usually
long
good
wait.
with numbers, nothing else. Not that time.
You get one in your head, it's hard to shake off. Those are the rules. Corey Packard has the horseman on the right. Lister, oh yeah.
Yep. 29 in the ball through 3 on the board. Packing the horses, trying to match the spare.
Silky smooth ball from Joey Lister.
He grazed the head pin. He almost got to the Willie. No.
No, nothing's going to carry over to that 10-pin, sadly. As he toppled those two, the 3-6, or the 3-6, but just a little too light.
4 pieces blocking it, but he barrels through for a 10. 28 through 3. Lister trying to rally his team. 1 spare for each side. They're down 90 on the right. Trying to get their second world championship since 2016. Their first one. And that doesn't help a spread eagle. $25 from Candlepin Bowling Network since we got to 5,000 subscribers. If he converts it for a Class A bowler on our TV lanes, or any bowler on our TV lanes, Bobby or Greg calling it. Packer drills 8, 4 in the 7 chance. The accountant on lane 19. Lister for somehow a spare, no. 4 in his fill though, 33 through 3. Some wild action last night in the opening round playoffs. We'll get to that in a little bit. Packard splits the upright spare. 38 the ball through 4. Academy Lanes pushes it towards triple digits. Lister, nice out for an 8 on the object pin twice. 41 through 4. Kings were bulletproof against Outlaw Rods. Outlaw Rods hung on to win in the final box by 3 pins.
Instant classic over there.
In the other match, Central Park Lanes. We'll get to in a minute.
Danny Harris on a mark. It's only 6.
26 through 2. 160 first. Good effort there. Not an easy one to get. Harris. Oh, what a try. The violent bow. Oh, wow. He got it. Nico highlight reel. The violent bow bounces left to right and takes it down for an improbable spare. Back-to-back 36 in the ball for the fireballer, Danny Harris. Everything going Academy's way. Surratt head pin hit, 2-1-1 split. Didn't see his last box.
I believe he got a 9.
Harris 5 in the fifth, 41 through 3.
6 on the field, looks like, for Danny Harris.
Yes. No, 5.
5. That is the bucket. Thank you, sir.
The
Keeping me
bucket shot they
honest.
call here in Canada. If you punch out the 3-pin, it's a hole in the bucket. If you get them all, you kick the bucket, but you're still alive.
Love it. Surratt, look at this mess. It's as good a bid as any, Paul.
8:36 through 4. Harris. Oh, the 5 wants to go. It doesn't dance. It stays on its feet. Denied 3 in a row.
No bucket.
Surratt actually under the ball, I think. So we get, yeah, I did. Sorry, so it's a 10, 38 through 4.
Danny staring down this kingpin.
A 9, 50 through 4 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Back to the top of the order. Josh Daly on the right, Jimbo A on the left. Academy Lanes, Pub 125, Haverhill, Mass. A 99-pin lead plus an extra hit from their fourth bowler. Corey Packard.
That's the only one I don't know about. Good? Okay. Everything else is good. Thank you very much, Greg Gouillart, doing the score check for us.
Paul Grant, Duncan McDougal, Greg Gouillart will return for the third string to call. Daly, as he called the first, too.
Maybe before, too. I need to go help Paul as well. Or Bob.
136.
I'm helping
9.
Paul right now. It's happening
Yeah.
live on Candlepin Bowling Network.
AL leads with the 6.
Free to subscribe, never a charge. Please like on Facebook and YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube.
Daly a spare. Second spare of the last 3, 52 at the half plus. ART answer does spare. He's on the board. Great pinning leads to a mark. 49 of the ball through 5 here at Fairlanes in Moncton, New Brunswick, Canada. 2026, the World Tournament returns to Academy Lanes, Pub 125, Haverhill, Mass. Candlepin Bowling Network will be there for all the singles knockout, all the 11 rounds, plus the playoffs. Mark your calendars, first week of November, 2026.
Speaking of marks, both these bowlers are on one to close out their halves.
Daly 52 in the ball, lane 20. Left-hander, missed the pocket for a change. 3. And a 5 fill in the third, 55 at the half.
Jimbo A, that's a pocket.
It's going to be 9. 7-pin left up. 58 through 5. Doublewood makes it tricky. Could get around that front piece.
No way Daly makes this, right? Oh, just by.
1-4-7-9.
I think Jimbo's going to blow this up. That flat gutter is going to help him out a little bit, even if he does catch that cap. Goes around it.
That's what he wanted. Spare. Back to back. 68 in the ball through 6.
Beautiful ball right there from Jimbo.
Josh, a rare 7. 62 through 6. Second bowl is coming up now.
Tough 20 trip there for Daly.
Nick Leach, Rexer Lanes, Lucky Strike. Aaron Fontaine to the right out of Bogey Lanes, East Brookfield, Mass. Rob Ficarra sponsoring Exeter Lanes, Lucky Strike. Great owner in the game at Exeter Lanes Shooter Sports Pub. Award-winning pizza there. 6 Columbus Ave, Exeter, New Hampshire. Rob Ficarra, great man running that place. There's lots for the community. Many charity events he runs and hosts also. Chuck at Exeter Lanes since 1946. 12 wooden lanes now. 6 originally. Fontaine 1-7-9-10. Believe it or not on a mark. Nick Leach trying to get in the mark here with the diamond right. 3, 5, 6, 9 behind the 3.
1-7-9-10 for Fontaine. Oh my
look at
goodness.
that spare. 58 the ball through 5. Leach connects. The diamond's uncut. 53 and a ball through 5. Valuable spare. Academy Lanes up 11 in the string, 90 in the match. Extra Lanes trying to plug away, chip away. Long way to go, but still plenty of time left. As we're just about the halfway point of the match now. Not quite yet. And they are a force to be reckoned with also. Of course. Fontaine, head pin it. 5 in the 10. 66 half. Leach for a strike, 9. 6 pin this time for a spare. 62 at the half. Aaron 66 at the half.
Fontaine, is he looking at this wood or is he trying to clean cut it? I don't hate the wood, but I think he's going for the 5 pin here.
Let's see how he plays it. He's going for the wood. He got it! Wow! Nico highlight reel. Spinning spare. Back to back. 3 marks out of 4. 4 in the string. 76 in the ball. Leach responds. 2 in a row. 3 out of 4. 72 in the ball through 6.
That was such a sick shot from Fontaine. Oh, my goodness.
Leaves 89 for Academy Lanes. 2 marks for each side. All spares. The Terminator, a devastating 160 first string. He is a Terminator. Destroys everything in his path.
Talk about uncorking one, Paul. Leading the way for 7:15 is just ridiculous. He's got to be feeling himself right now. Charlie Collins has been on this team. He did not bowl in the playoffs last year for Academy Lanes, so he's happy to be here, and he's sure making it worth their time.
Charles calls mother Lori Kenny, really cool mother. She's just awesome. Always smiling. Always has something good to say. Just no drama. She's just a breath of fresh air. Lori Kenny, sweet lady. She also bowls the Atlantic Candlepin singles towards Collins, trying to get that spare to go. The 3 stands. Everyone loves Lori Kenny, the Terminator's mom.
She's so cool.
The mom keeps the Terminator in line, too, when he's out of control.
Pretty rare. He's a pretty tame kid.
Charles is awesome. Great kid. Still in his early 20s. 10-57 half. Just a 235. I call him Dave Godwin. High single 235 at the now defunct Park Place Lanes. A 10 for the second time. 54 at the half. Academy Lane still up by 89 in the match. Collins left side that time. Steals 8, 9. How about 10? Yes! Stolen strike. Unbelievable. Godwin's like, where's my stolen strike? Here comes the wood on the triangle.
Well, he hit the head pin. He shouldn't have done that. He just saw from Charlie, you don't hit the head pin.
Terminated time, 67 plus 2 through 6.
Oh, I did it the service. Charlie didn't get a head pin on that strike. Godwin, bang.
He gets a spare, 64 through 6 for extra lanes. Lucky strike. Academy Lanes, 3 marks. Extra lanes, lucky strike, 3 marks. Academy has a strike, though. High-octane match. You throw a 636 and you lose by 74. Crazy. Something like that. Lost by 79 that first.
Austin Barnes just threw a hammer on lane 11. Drywall and Fenway Academy, also a great match right now.
Corey Packard. Joey Lister. Packard's spare, Phil, is 7. 45 through 4.
Joey Lister has yet to miss a head pin on this string. 3 splits.
Packard missed right that time. Lister trying to send it over, almost.
Lister, that spinning ball, deadly accurate, a 131 average.
Packard a 10, and that's a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Not a good time for that. 55 at the half. Lister a 10 also, I believe, right?
That's correct.
51 at the half. I'd like to thank all our viewers and bowlers who have donated to Candlepins for Cancer the last several years. Over 31,500 paid out this year. A record amount been more than double any other year. Over 103,500 paid out to families going through cancer treatments. Please donate by going to Candlepins number 4, cancer.com. Candlepins number 4, cancer.com, a 501c3 charity. And once again, a big drop when I mention that charity. Payments via Venmo. You can also mail a check. The address on the website, Candlepins number 4, cancer.com. It's a 501c3 charity. Promoting Candlepin bowling, helping families going through cancer treatments. Packard too far right. Lister for a spare. He's on it.
I had that one queued up, Paul. There's no way he was missing that pin.
Forward thinking. I love it. 61 the ball through 6 for Exeter. Lucky strike. Back to 9. 64 through 6. 95 pin lead for Academy Lanes. 4 marks to 2. Favors Exeter's lucky strike. Can they come all the way back? Can't get it all back at once. Box by box. String by string. That team is a dynamite franchise year in and year out, always in the running. A couple years ago, it did make the playoffs. Very rare for them. Very rare. Maria Subs did make it this year, missed by 1 string.
It's the first time in Bob Whitcomb's 30 years for Bob Whitcomb he did not make the playoffs.
All good things must come to an end, I guess. But they'll be back next year, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. They just missed. They were just on the outside looking in. First team eliminated.
Surratt spare and Exeter Lanes making a run. 48 at the half plus. Harris almost got the 10, gets a 9, 59 at the half.
It's a great ball from Danny. Let's see if he can come back with that one.
All 5 lucky strike bowlers from Exeter Lanes out of Exeter, New Hampshire, Shooter Sports Pub have marks. All 5 spares. Academy has 1 spare, 1 strike. Trying to get some momentum here. Down 94 right now. 15 in the string.
So they're down 79. If they can cut
to
that,
1.
if they can cut that to like 40 or so, they're going to be feeling pretty good about it.
Yep.
They need to do some serious work though. Still down in this one. Those 5 marks going to do big to cut in, but they got to chain them together.
How about Central Park Lanes last night down big in their match? They came back against A+, and they thought they had won it. There was a math error. They celebrated the win. And A+, I talked to them, said that we knew we won it, but they celebrated. They thought they had won it. There was a math error on their side by 10 pins, so tough break for Central Park Lanes. The 4th seed, they bowled great. Corrado Ponti's team, awesome all week long. They'll be back, I'm sure, next year.
Absolutely heartbreaking. I know a lot of those guys. They're good friends, and it's just, you hate to see it go like that.
Surratt 5 on the spare, 53 half. Harris 2-4-7, 6 to the right. Can he kick it over? What a try. 6 right, 7 left.
Hard to put a better ball than that on it. Surratt,
oh, just missed inside. 1-8-10. Thought he had it. Bob Lee and Aiden. I forget what Aiden's last.
Bourgeois. Canadian correspondent.
Yeah, from AYB. Great bowler. Surratt, a 9. Or was that an 8 for Surratt?
That's 8s across the board.
Okay, so 67 Danny. And I missed Surratt's score.
The 8s.
Right.
8's everyone, and I can give you the score.
All right, so it's
right now it's 61 for Surratt.
That's the running totals you see down below. Let's get an update from Duncan McDougall. America runs on Duncan McDougall.
336 to 326. Academy up 10 in this game. 89 in the match. 1051 to 962. 2 marks on the board for Academy. A spare and a strike for Fontaine and Charlie Collins. 4 spares down the line for lucky strike.
Strike bid, yes! Exeter coming to life. Daly on the crossover. It's the bucket of 5. Broken up now. It's a check mark. Aon, big 20. 3 marks in a row. 78 through 6. 88 plus 2 through 7. Daly to respond. He does. 3rd spare of the string. 72 and a ball through 7. This lead is not safe by any means. Jimbo twice Pro Bowler of the Year. Elmer Tibbetts in Maine won 3 years in a row, 83, 84, and 85. If my memory serves right, Hall of Fame eligible for the 2nd time, 2027 class. That's
Jimbo
hard to do.
On 3 in a row.
Double strike, wow! Jimbo doubles it up. 108 plus bonus balls to 8. Exeter storming back.
This is the spark they needed. 4 in a row now for Jimbo. A 19, a 20, and a double.
Deal in the extra session. Beautiful ball. Bombs away, baby. Strike on spare. 82 through 7. 92 plus 2 through 8. Don't you just love Candlepin bowling?
What a surprise. Someone makes a run and Academy immediately answers. They've been doing it all week.
The string is tight as back row was after 179 for Academy Lanes. Greg Gouillart with the update.
You know, I heard someone in the pit as Ayotte threw that double strike. Come on, Daly, we need a hammer here. And he provided to give Academy the response.
Nick Leach gets 9 out of that and a friendly piece of wood by the 4 on 3 spares out of 4. Back-to-back spare 9s, 81 through 6. Aaron Fontaine, the 7 slips down. Number 1 stands. He gets a spare 9 after a spare 8. 85 through 6. Leach connects. 3 in a row. 4 on a 5. 91 on the ball through 7. Aaron going for 3 in a row.
Oh,
and 5 in the string.
It's already down.
Here it is. 95 on the ball through 7. Fireworks in Moncton at Fairlanes on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube.
Greg Gouillart with another update here.
Nick Leach is bowling really well. Maybe Josh Daly should hire him for his team.
Oh, wait.
We can get an update in the other score over there for us.
Yes, that would be awesome.
Leach, soft hit off to the right. Furious. He only got 3. When you're hot like that, you don't miss too many. 94 through 7.
Fenway Academy appears ahead by a few marks at last check. I'll recheck.
Thank you, sir.
Fontaine, blast the pocket 9. 7 pin survives. Spare 8, spare 9, spare 9. 114 through 7.
104, 104.
Correction, 104. I'm getting ahead of myself.
How can he not? This is crazy. Marks are flying all of a sudden.
Fontaine for another one. Yes! 4 in a row. Like I said, 114, but it's through 8 and a ball. Forward thinking.
Omniscient.
Leach
Prescient.
nice out for a 9. 103 through 8. X-Lane's trying to counter punch. They got a 636 to Academy 715 in the first. That was sick.
They're going to throw another one, and it's another big one, and that still might not be enough. As Academy is answering every single bell.
And after this, Duncan, it's still 3 marks apiece. They can't get much off the deficit. They've actually lost 7 here in the string.
Speaking of marks, Dave Godwin and Charlie on a spare and a strike here. 3 marks apiece for each team.
Godwin much health this year. Injury plagued last year. Crosses over 8. 6 right, 9 left. 72 through 6.
Do these guys ever miss, Paul?
Collins on a strike, over a double strike. It's a good ball, but it splits 2 and 1. 6 on the right, 2-4 on the left. On a strike. I think, is the 8 behind the 2 also? Yes, Steve. I think Godwin picks it up for a spare. He goes back to back, third in the string. 82 and a ball through 7. Collins, that was a 6 fill, I believe.
Oh my
almost got the 10. So 9 in the strike.
Yep.
76 through 6. He had a 161st.
Greg Gouillart, what do you got?
I estimate Fenway Academy leading by at about 50 pins, 5-0.
So they're starting.
5-0 pins at this point.
So they're running away with it a little bit now. Drywall kept it extremely close.
Collins a
in the
9,
first.
85 through 7 in the second of 3.
Godwin on the fill. Trying to take the lead in the string so they can start cutting in their total. Oh,
That's a dreaded half west. Don't you just hate that shot?
I really do.
Ugh,
I don't think anyone likes it.
nightmare shot for me. 84 through 7. Collins back in the pocket. 7, 9, 10. He's got 3 pieces on the deck to work with. Try to spin it over.
Oh, it's going to be pretty when it goes.
Godwin trying to work on this mess. 1 and 5. Chance. He got it. What a shot for a spare. 3 in a row the hard way. 94 in the ball through 8. Collins can't reach the West Coast.
No luck for Charlie. He threw a great ball on that to no avail.
Now X has the mark advantage, 3-2, each side with a strike. Charles, 10, 95 through 8 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Please hit that subscribe button. Why not? It's free forever on YouTube. Watch these videos over and over again. We cover all the class of bowlers, the ESPN at Candlepin Bowling, semi-pro to pro action, high definition on YouTube. Like and follow on Facebook. And for live notifications, hit the bell icon on YouTube once you subscribe so you get notified once we go live, including the finals shortly after this match.
Joey Lister on another mark. As they don't seem to stop for Exeter's Lucky Strikes here, trying to furiously mount a comeback.
On the head pin, 7, 2 middle, 4 left, 5 right on the triangle. 68 through 6 for the freight train. Corey Packard. In relief of Justin Waters, who hurt his leg yesterday. Off to the left, just 4. Make it 5. 1-3-9 behind the 3, 4-7 left.
Only 1 head pin hit this so far for Corey Packard in the string. Joey Lister just can't seem to miss it.
Lister was spare, can't get the 4 to go. Packard will try now.
Tricky triangles.
Joey 2 spares. Packard trying to get his second spare, the second of 3 here in the semifinals at the ICC 2025 World Championships.
It's a good ball.
Can't reach the 3. The ball bounces back, but it won't get there. Almost a Steve Kelly 3-ball spare. His 3-ball spare network on YouTube, free to subscribe. Lister in 9. 7's a wild. 7, 7, 7, 7. 77 through 7. 7's a wild. Joey is wild too.
Joey's a little wild. That hair is wild.
It is. I was going to say the same thing. He's a good dude though.
Very excellent.
Packer to 9. 73 through 7. Joey's won 3 Pro Series.
Good dude, better bowler.
Got his first 700 recently. Always in the running.
Currently the best bowler on the planet in this house. 131 average.
Lister blisters 8. 6-10 fall down. Wood grasps around perfectly, you'd think, by the wiggling 2 and 4. 8th box, second string.
I'm going to prime this one up for Joey, too. Of course, Corey's going to make me look bad by throwing a missile right here, and I'm going to have to do it on the fly.
Packard sends it left.
No.
He's got a 6-pack. Check his ID. Looking good for his mid-50s.
50 years young, one might say. Joey, yeah.
Gone. 87 of the ball through 8. Third spare of the second for Exeter Lanes. Lucky strike.
What do you mean you didn't copy? Oh, that was going to be so cool. There you go, Joey. Corey, the 6-pack. No.
1 of the 10 stand. 3 marks to 2 now for Exeter Lanes. Lucky strike. Highly recommend Exeter Lane Shooter Sports Pub, 6 Columbus Ave, Exeter, New Hampshire, in the area. One of the best owners of the game, Ron Vaccaro Sr. A great staff, top to bottom. Great service, great food, low prices, high quality food too. Packer to 10. That's Exeter Lane's, Exeter, New Hampshire. 83 through 8. Exeter up by 2 on the string, down 77 of the match. 1 mark plus on this side. Still time left for the championship match to get there. Jeff Surratt, 61 through 6. Danny Harris, 67 through 6. The four spills down. 6-pin holes. Harris off the head pin. 1, 2 of the 8, hiding behind the 2. We get an update from Greg after this box. Surratt for a spare. Missed it. Doesn't miss too many of those. Harris won't get to number 1. Surratt, a 10. And Paul Grant special, missed the second, make the third. 71 through 7. Danny at 10. 77 through 7. 7's a wild. 7, 7, 7. Greg.
Sean Taylor has just moved his balls over to lane 24. A possible substitution, most likely target on paper, would be Corey Packard on 83 through 8, as Academy Lanes is now starting to slip away in this string, and they're just going to try and make sure they have their best 5 going into the final.
Sean Taylor, a very underrated bowler, to a great bowler to Ryan's and Millis. He's a police officer, a classy guy, and just great guy to having a team. Good team player. Doesn't get a lot of play, but he is dangerous.
I love Sean Taylor.
Covered Sean many times. He beat the Tornado Tim Douglas at West Tim Lane's Lucy's Pizza Bar with a chocolate chip cookie pizza. Must have, as Surratt gets a spare. In the playoffs last year in the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Class A South.
He kicked my butt, too. I'll never forget it. We were at Sawyer's. He'd never bowled there before. Was struggling through the first 2. Then uncorked a double, and I was like, what happened? He's like, I just decided to throw it harder.
You can watch that match, Sean Taylor and Tim Douglas on Candlepin Network on YouTube in high definition. Harris at 10, back-to-back 10s, 87 through 8. Top of the order, update from Duncan.
473 now. Exeter up 2 in this string. Still down 77 in the match, though, as Academy keeps holding serve and responding to the call. Jimbo Ayotte, a looming double strike, and 3 spares on the board for Exeter. A strike and a spare for Academy.
And they can potentially get it as low as the high 50s, potentially, with big fills. And how big would be a triple strike for Ayotte in the big stage?
Daly looking for a double here.
Menio's this great young career, still 25 years young. 26 later this month. 1, 2, 4 in the 10.
Jimbo Ayotte, this is the ball. No.
Yes, only 3. 23 in the first double strike box. 101 through 7. 111 the ball in the 8th. Daly's second ball on the strike. After a spare. Can't reach the 10. 9 the strike. 101 through 8. Ayotte grabs the head pin, but just slipped by the king without his notice.
That is an outstanding bid by Jimbo.
9 in the second double strike box, 120 through 8. The power of the double strike. Daly no-go in 9, 110 through 9. Greg Gouillart will call the final string here in the semifinals. Jimbo a 10, 130 through 9. And Jimbo had a 136 in the first. Nick Leach had a 151. The freight train Joe Lister a 123 for Exeter. For Academy, the Terminator Charles Collins shines 160. Josh Daly 144. Aaron Fontaine 143. And a 153 from Corey Packard. Now he's off the bench. Here in the second. Looks like. Maybe not. We'll see. Daly 6-10 right, 7 left. We saw this made yesterday by Aaron Fontaine. Ayotte sends it on the 3-9. The staff here has been tremendous all week, top to bottom.
Oh, this place has been incredible.
Whatever we need, they've given us. They've been very supportive, very patient.
Great
Give
to
us
the
all the
bowlers, too.
stats. Yes.
Whoa, Daly.
We see this twice now for Academy. Packard now Daly, 6-10, 7, no problem, spare. 120 the ball, and Jimbo Ayotte, a Paul Grant shot.
After this box, after Jimbo, right here.
Jimbo making it out, good out, 8. 138, second string, 2 good strings, 274 through 2.
Hi.
Daly in the bonus. Greg is back. Thank you, Duncan.
Exeter turning the tide in this one, but they've got a lot of work to do in string 3.
120 the ball for Daly. Trying to get a second strike to end the string in the last 3 boxes. Head pin hit, 7. Nice finish, 127. He was 62 through 6. 65 his last 4, no surprise. Daly delivers for Academy Lanes, the defending champions. Try and get to the finals again for the 3rd time in 4 years and repeat.
Ayotte 274 for the duo. Josh Daly 271 for the duo. Welcome to the semifinals.
When you talk about that, if they bowl what, I mean, you throw a 636 and you lose by 79. I mean, 715 for Academy that first. That's just incredible. That's like the finals last year against Fenway Academy, pretty much.
We got the right teams here, that's for sure.
Fontaine steals the 2 and the 1. How about the 7? Why not? Not quite, though. Leach has the 7 also as Wood rolls away. 4 pieces to the right. Aaron's fill is 9. 123 through 9 on 4 spares in a row. Looking for 5 in a row. 6 out of 7. 7 in the string. Bang! 133 in the ball in the 9th. Hit the pin before the wood in the channel, so it counts. Leach connects.
I think the wood was even in fair territory.
113 the ball in the 9th. Lucky strike will never go away. No quit in this team. Championship pedigree, but they're down 91.
You bet they have. 600 is absolutely possible. Open on 4 marks as well, remember. So they are ahead in this string.
Fontaine on the head pin. No, I thought he had the head pin and he just slid by right. By left, not by much. 5 in the fill, 138 through 9. He had a 144 in the first. Could get to 3 under the 2 potentially. I think, let's see, maybe. For a spare, not this time. The streak stops at 5 in a row. Leach 5 in his fill, 118 through 9. Great effort. He's got the one on the right, but not the one on the left. The 7, the 10 still there also. Great effort. Fontaine the channel for 9. 144 first, 147 second, 291 through 2. Nick Leach at 9, 127 second. Academy Lanes, 91 pin lead. Down 3 marks, 3 spares now for the 3 bowlers coming up, including Mr. 235, Dave Godwin, 94 in a ball. Spare 8, spare 2, spare 3 in a row, a spare 7 to start. Charles Collins has spare 9, spare 3 to start, a strike 9 in the 6th. Currently 95 through 8 after rock and roll, 161st. On the left side of the 1, just 5, make it 6. Godwin on the crossover. 8, 7 to the 8. Wood gives him a chance.
No, that's his pocket for the clockwise turning ball.
102 through 8. Collins can't get to the 3. Going to continue to give him a 3-mark advantage here, trying to get 4 spares in a row on lane 19 at Fairlanes in Moncton, New Brunswick, Canada.
I think a ball bounce off the red line is in order here. It looks pretty good to me.
Any questions, Miss? Godwin missed everything. Can't believe it. He knows he got to hit something. Collins gets the 10, back-to-back 10s, 5 over the Century Club, 3 10s in the string. Godwin, that's a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Not a good time for that when you're down. 10, 112 through 9. Okay, I was just saying, shut up, Paul. I get that a lot. What can I say? I didn't say it out loud. They didn't hear me. Collins back to the left side again. 1-8, 6-10 right. 2 pieces behind the 1. Godwin crosses over. 8, 6 right, 7 left. No wood, no luck.
Teehee.
Collins, 8 and the 10, still there. Can extra come all the way back to get to the championship match. Nice bid there by Godwin.
Ooh, he probably makes a 6-8 with that shot.
Charlie Collins getting better and better every year. Takes a 9. 114 second string. 274 through 2. Godwin a 9. 121 second string. 4th ball is coming up. The freight train, Joey Lister. Corey Packard still in the game. He couldn't substitute up to 6 anyway, so maybe Sean Taylor will start the 5th string. Third string.
That's what I would predict.
I'm thinking Atlantic Candlepin singles to a 5th string. 3rd string here, Paul. 83-3 for Corey. Slowing down. Great pin. Look at all these. After the 8 box, he had a spare 7 in the 4th. But look at this. All 10s, all 9s. Pretty good pinning. Meanwhile, Joey Lister on a spare. 87 the ball on the left. Corey sends it on the crossover. 8, 3 in the 9. Wood to help. Lister a terrible 2. 89 through 8. Many half Worcester tube fills for me in my career.
Dirty dozens.
That's why I hate that shot. Dirty hundreds. Packard gets to go. Spare. 93 to ball through 9. Lister can't get the king to go. Oh, will it? It does. Throw the flag. Delay a game. Spare. 99 the ball through 9. Back to back the hard way. 3 out of 4. 4 out of 6.
Take your time.
Daylight savings time extended. He got back extra hour.
Well, we're about to do the time warp again as we go back to the East Coast. Good to see you wherever.
Packard on the head pin. 8.
You may
5
be.
middle. 8 left on the bonus. Tipping down the 5 is freight train. Joey Lister 8 on his fill.
Good to see you wherever you may be.
Corey 101. Lister 107 through 9.
Deadwood retrieval. I'll just check in here. Okay.
What other play?
Someone may be leaning on the counter. It's okay. There's only so much that can be done.
We're going to move it over for our 3rd match. We'll have the pin cam back in action because 17 team was broken down earlier, so they're supposed to bowl there. Now they're on 19-20. Academy Lanes loves 19 and 20, obviously.
Well, they'll bowl anywhere.
We thought it'd be 11-12. That was Division 1, so that's why they stayed on the right side here, a little further down. The finals will be right in front of us on 13-14 eventually.
Yeah. I won't have to string the cable along either. I could just unplug and run the camera back here. Run, Gregory, run.
Packard picks it up. Made it worth the trip. And Lister makes his shot too. Back to back for Corey. 3 in a row for Lister. 117 for Joey. Corey 111 the ball on the 10th. Anchor balls come up next.
Packard marks in 9th and 10th. Not so fast, Gregory. Maybe Sean Taylor might switch someone else out. Collins and Harris may end up with lower scores. Look. Obviously, if Packard was cooling off, fine, but... Oh.
Only 4. 115 finish. Lister, same thing, a 4. 121. Second string. The lead is 81 for Academy Lanes. Minus Samar coming up.
They'll put the overhead scores there. We'll do our best to keep track of those.
Jeff Surratt filling it. Danny Harris on the right. He is at 87 through 8 after a pair of 10s. Surratt 81 on the ball. Spare 5 in the 5th. A couple of 10s also. 3 10s actually. Harris pockets the head pin. 4 in the 10. Surratt left side. He's lucky to get 8. 1 of the 3. Got to get this one. 89 through 8 for the future Hall of Famer.
Harris seems like one of those bowlers that can be very off when he just isn't in the range. But when you really need him to produce, he almost is always good for it. One of the main reasons that Academy Lanes is the multi-time championship franchise it is. Jeff Surratt, a multi-time world's champion as well. He's gone off, he's off camera. What's he doing? He's consulting. Justin Waters is talking to him extensively on the wood. That's why. Trying to figure out, is that red line actually taking it? Back here, I can see the 410. It's tricky.
He gets it. 97 on the ball in the 9th. Third spare of the string. Surratt matches back to back. 3 in the string. 99 in the ball through 9. 9's a wild.
I guess the backwood must have turned in because I don't think if it had gone straight back, it would have gone. And yes, there was a bit of a turn and off the wall.
Red line.
Routine placement. Unorthodox result.
Harris crosses over 9. Thunderous shot leads up to 6. 106 through 9. Surratt's turn. It's a 9 himself. He's got the 9. 108 through 9. Greg Gouillart will call the final string.
Both teams with old and young talent, mixed to perfection. Both over 600 here. More or less it's high in this string, which is good news for Academy Lanes, but a single pin duel could make it one last difference.
Spare, back to back for the second time this string. 116 the ball. Surratt doinks it. Tough break.
No, that's the last thing Exeter's wanted going into the last one. Rings the other doorbell. I know he didn't even do that.
So Academy Lanes will take the first 2 strings, no points, but will increase their lead in total after all that. Surratt a Paul Grant special, second time this string. Missed the second, make the third, 10, 118, second string. And they get a 625, they're going to lose again.
Good to see you, Illusion in Kansas, and everyone else, wherever you may be in the world.
Harris on the bonus 4, 120 finish.
He made it.
Actually, Exeter wins the string by 2, make it. Exeter wins by 2. They trim it to 77. Can they come back and bowl like Exeter did in that first? Like Academy did in that first string. 2 down, 1 to go. The semifinals, string 3 with Greg Gouillart with the play-by-play.
Thank you very much, Paul. We'll confirm the scores. They put it nice and big up there on the telestrator for us. The telescore, rather. In just a moment. Daly's not swapping out. He's 271 for the duo. I mean, look at this. We got 271 Daly, 290 Fontaine, 274 Collins, 268 Packard, 274 Ayotte, 278 Leach. Lister 244 is not shabby. Surratt didn't miss 120 by much. But that's what it takes to win a World's Championship. One string to change the headline being written before our eyes. 1338 to 1261 is confirmed. The scores you see have been cross-checked and are unofficial otherwise. A brief consult. One last huddle and back into string number 3. Ayotte back up again on his 274. My name's Greg Gouillart. These names before you doing battle to decide who will take on either Drywall Concepts or Fenway Academy. Fenway Academy ahead by 70 pins, 7-0 after 2 strings. We'll keep an eye on them. They've just completed their first pair of boxes. Haley immediately starts with a strike, setting the tone in string number 3. We saw Daly flirt with being an anchor bowler at one point during the round robin phase, but he seems to like more so being a 1 or 2 bowler. I think I've seen him do it once at mixed play as well. Ayotte gets the spare, and that's a fine start for Exeter to at least stave off all that Academy offense. The old saying, there's no defense in bowling. At least you're getting the pins. And at least you're fighting off the marks your opponent throws. But the fill is 2, and Daly can gain in number 1. He rips into this one. Doesn't double. Woods headed for the 5-pin, and what a break. 19, at least in the first. Ayotte's pocket is available. He wants to be on the 1-2. He crosses over instead. Ball goes away. Check mark left. There's the 10-pin and a 20 start for Daly and Academy. Ayotte takes just a few more pins and 1 more falls. It's 9.
Update from the drywall contest. Number 1 seed, number 2 seed, Fenway Academy. Fenway trying to get to the finals for the 3rd time in a row and 4th overall and get that first title. Drywall won the first, 596-586. Fenway storms to second, 632 to 552. After 2 strings, they're up 12-18 to 11-48. 70 is the lead going into the 3rd. They're in the 3rd and 4th watches now. I'll update that in a little bit. Drywall Concept, 2nd string. Austin Barnes, 134 to lead his team. For Fenway Academy, Chris Merrill, 133. Jim and Jalbert, 133. Merrill, 135. Jalbert, 133. Joe Smith, 131. Brian Kroll, 127.
Leach gets this 3-1 spare to go.
Sorry, I wasn't looking up.
Keep
Kroll,
going.
127. Fenway Academy, perhaps 1 string away from getting to the finals again. 70 up after 2 officially.
Fontaine converts the 9 drop. $40 pins to 31, an extra bonus. Finals will be on this very stream. It'll be on YouTube and Facebook on Candlepin Bowling Network. Sorry, my audio was lower earlier. Head pin in, Leach, 7 on the spare. Aaron Fontaine already has his mark and has the opportunity to go 400, technically without another mark. Good count here, and he can just pin it out. But he's got his head pin, and the 10 pin will not stop him. He starts with 20. Leach gets his mark. Got my attention turned. Jeff Surratt now up into the 3 spot. So an order switch here as Exeter tries to make some sort of difference. Collins remains in the game and faces the 1, 3, 4, 7, and 9 to start it off. Surratt no dice, 2 and 4. Just the old adage, you can't take any boxes off. 9 box to begin. No shame in a 239. But at the moment, against this stacked Academy roster, not currently enough. It's just solidifying the legends of these guys. A lot of the folks who grew up in the 2000s era of television as well. One and 6, Exeter could make a mark here. Woods coming across, trying to take an extra 1. Meanwhile, Collins dumps 8. That's the 1 and the 9, if I'm not mistaken. So that's right. Ramps in. 19 on the second. In the spot he substituted into. Collins just has to drive it straight back. Early lead for Academy. Not everyone has spoken. Dave Godwin sidles into position number 4. Corey Packer does remain in the game. Sean Taylor was warming up, but after Packer threw marks in 9 and 10, they're going to go with him. We've seen some substitution strategies where if you're not marking in the first 5 boxes, away you go. This one changes it up. Godwin, 4-7. Packard on a 134 average all told. And the 5 is going down, and he just keeps on going. Godwin misses, and another swing for Academy. Just 1 mark missed in the first 7 boxes. There's 10. You can't stop them, you can only hope to contain them. And right now, Academy Lanes achieving escape velocity. They could go into the triple digits in total difference. The question is, what score will they go on? Split for Godwin, the 2, 4, and 7. Packard leaves it light. He's had a few of those go into the 2 hole. 4 horsemen falling down 1, 3, 7, 10. Semifinal action. Fenway Academy, the favorite in the other match. A pretty big difference in their own right. 7-0 at last check. Haven't seen the latest. Godwin ramps it in. Gets his mark. Exeter's lucky strike has 5 marks in the last 8. Quite frankly, very good. Packard gets his, and he has a 20 box as well. 3 20 boxes in the first for Academy Lanes. Charlie Collins may be the proverbial hangman here if Danny Harris can leave him without the only one on a mark on the team. Joey Lister drops into the anchor spot. Force has been strong with him so far. And Harris gets a strike, and maybe, just maybe, he'll get a 20 box of his own. What do you think of the wood? Not quite into the 10. $20 boxes for Daly, Fontaine, and Packard. Lister takes 10. Lister is the 4th bowler, would be 244. Yes, 244 for the duo. Diamond left side. I didn't leave enough space for you, did I? Harris, no, may not join him in the 20 club unless this 1-2 and goes. The 8 falls in back. Maybe, just maybe he can, especially with his ball.
The other match, Fenway Academy is up 20, through 4 completed blocks, up 28 in the string already. And they got marks on their side and qualified just to a strike.
That's borderline triple digits. This one, no. Harris gets a measly 18 in the first.
Fenway have 98 in their match. Early, well, not quite halfway through the third. Tri-ball concepts may fall short again. Bowling Ball Mafia, their former team name. A lot of bowlers in that team. They're always in the running, including the finals in the 2021 U.S. Invitational.
That's fair if it goes. I do believe they hit fair wood in the back there. Harris not interested in seeing where the ball goes as it screeches to a halt in the middle of everything.
Fair wood on Fairlanes. Aha.
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 136 to 106. Academy Lanes got 8 marks in just those 10. Exeter's lucky strike, 5. Pretty good. Getting crushed. Academy Lanes could have 1,900. quite easily. Are we headed for 2,000? Is that thinkable? 7 pins out for Daly. It's 37 for the duo. Pair of boxes. Good. Daly marks. And down the middle. So 715 and 623. Let me just think this out here. 715 and 623 is 1338. About halfway between that, if they just kept going at the pace they're going at, yeah, I think an Academy 2000 is on the table. Let's just see. Daly gets only 5 here. But the hits just to keep on coming. They would have had 1,900 in the last string if they didn't goof off in the last 2, given the state of the match. I got a calculator, don't you worry. I could make a really insensitive joke about calculators, but I won't. 6-pin gets in front of the 10. And the 4-pin goes. Aod gets a mark back. Sedate celebration. They see that where the match is going, but it's not over yet. Still 38 boxes. Still time. Absolutely still time. Academy would have to slow down. There's the 9, 61 through 4. Leach and Fontaine. Here's Aaron Fontaine on a strike. He gets rid of everything except the 4 horsemen. Still working this out. Leach goes on an adventure 2, and he's got the 4 horsemen 9 and 10. It's just a 4 fill. Fontaine, the luxury of ball 2. Floats the head pin on the outside 7 fill. Leach nicely run down. That's so tough, but he's got the power to get that sidewall kick for the 9. Fontaine defends the pins for 10. $47 through 3. Fontaine, the 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Leach digs in. Could be a key piece of this Lucky Strike team in the future. He's got the 6-pin. All these guys are, quite frankly. Hard to think how some of them are ever going to be bad at this. But there's room to compete. You consider how many of these Academy Lanes bowlers just basically burst onto the scene and became the so-called overnight sensations. Pulling off highlight reel shots like Aaron Fontaine, getting 6 pins basically in parallel. And Leach gets the spare of his own. Here's that one again. I think in many bowlers' minds this is a pretty fairly routine wood shot, but look how the ball just zips right into the 10. Maybe, just maybe for a lot of bowlers it only seems easy until they realize they lack the power to truly power it all down. Fontaine can coast into the 410s, maybe 420s at this point, and he still has 6 boxes remaining. Collins and Surratt. And you think how many of these bowlers on the Lucky Strike side, mean, frankly, on both sides as well. Some of these guys, you said, oh, look at these kids, these upstart kids. How incredible are they? It's why it's so important to have, Atlantic Youth Bowling restarting like it is. And maybe someday even more kids shows like Charlie Collins was on, Candlepin New Gen and such. We do the best we can here at Candlepin Bowling Network, and bringing that CBA event, the Youth Pro event, was a big deal. Really rekindled the enthusiasm, or captured it, which the same sort of enthusiasm that's at the Academy Lanes Youth Program as well. The atmosphere is unlike anything, and I think that my favorite part of that event is how the pros really wanted to do well for the kids. It really felt as though they were the same on the team. You give the kids the handicap, their goal is to bowl and improve on their average, and the pros' job is just to bowl at the level they're accustomed to. They bowled scratch, and the kids bowled 85% of their 85% handicap. And that allowed everyone to compete and really get a thrill in that 3-on-3 teams competition that we did earlier. A lot of realism, and not far off a format like this one. It's still apples and oranges ultimately, but, in terms of the wants and the will to win and, the focus of all the team members there is nothing that parallels Worlds, but it encapsulates a lot of it quite well. Let's put it that way. And there was just genuine joy for the winners in that contest. Collins coasts to a 1-pin gain in this one, and on we go to Godwin and Packard. $1,900 shouldn't be that difficult for Academy. It's the $2,000 I'm not as sure about. Maybe, just maybe, they'll also save the energy for the finals when it really matters. Corey goes light into the head pin, but still it flutters, gets 7 pins, and Godwin goes right down Mountain Road and gets a spread eagle. 936 Mountain Road, Moncton, New Brunswick. Fairlanes Bowling Center. The finals are coming on up on this very stream. 7-10 doesn't take it. Godwin just full on the object pin. Here's the 9 for Packard. Dave fighting for sticks, gets 7 plus 2. Overall in the match, let's take a look here. Marks are 61 to 51. 61 to 51 for Academy Lanes. Corey carves through and gets the 3-2 split. 2-1 split for Godwin. Mark fills are now 7.52. Average fill per mark for Academy Lanes to 6.80 for Exeter's Lucky Strike. Pinning is just within 2. That's not really the difference. And actually, 4-10-6 for Packard. Makes another beautiful split. Godwin can't get it to come across. Another gainer for the gray team. There we go. Head pins are 76 to 68 for Exeter's Lucky Strike by this count. That's quite extraordinary. There may be some, obviously it's human entered, and maybe we made some mistakes along the line. I'm sure Duncan did a very good job with this. But that's interesting. Exeter Lucky Strike has had more, but here's an example. Harris head pin leave, that was gettable, didn't get it. Spread eagle try, meanwhile, for Lister. Doesn't take. Splits are about even, though, in this match. There's a 9 for Harris and a 7 for Lister. $122. Fenway Academy is up big, so if that holds, we have ourselves a 2024 rematch. Academy made that one very anticlimactic the last time. Are they indeed the team to beat? And we really thought it was not a given that Lucky Strike Lanes would get trounced like this, if all holds. 10-pin drill, that's an easy one for Harris. Lister, come back for it. Yes, he's got a mark as well in the fourth. It's just so interesting. I think he's got himself just how does Academy Lanes get beaten in this situation? Because Lucky Strike had top average bowlers. In fact, Lucky Strike Exeter had the highest tournament average at about 619 as opposed to the 608 of Academy Lanes. Lucky Strike was averaging 11 more pins per string coming into this, and yet they found a higher gear. Bob Lee has joined a headset. Fair to say are you surprised by the fact that Academy Lanes is routing them like this?
I'm not surprised.
Go ahead.
I'm not surprised by Academy Lane's score. Exeter looked primed and ready to go, though. I thought they might match them.
6 pins down for Ayod. There's the 8-pin cruelly exposed. Daly continues the march for 2,000.
We saw Huff Power Sports look really great in the first string, and then they kind of hit a wall in the other broadcast. Fenway, meanwhile, they really want to be back in it. They just 3 years in a row.
Yep.
When have you seen that since, I don't know, Buffalo Bills?
Right, true.
I mean, they haven't. Let's give it. I think if anyone can beat them, it's them. They are so determined. But
Corey Perry comes to mind as well. Just keep going to the final dance, just never making it. Hey, but then again, that shows the strength of them, even though it's kind of a cold comfort in many ways as well.
Right, even Academy, as dominant as they've been since 2022, they didn't make the finals. Last time it was in Moncton.
It's hitting the head pin is Ayod 4-7. Still worried I accidentally blocked a guy in the last stream, but I couldn't see his name in the unblock list, so maybe I didn't. Oh well.
Interesting. Josh Daly, my
radar gun?
My radar gun does work from here. He's throwing 40 today.
That's it?
Yeah. I'll try multiples, but
miles per hour, folks. Just want to specify.
What's the conversion on that?
Chat, help.
9/5. Per kilometers? No.
Something.
No, that's Celsius.
It's a 5-to-3 ratio. Ayod converts.
I don't believe these numbers. That was a 33, and that was Hayat doesn't throw 33.
That can't be right.
Okay, that was 39. I think for these to be real, I have to be right behind within 20 degrees behind the bowler. I think the manual said that. So I'm not gonna. I'll make my measurements. So, when we start the final, you three, Paul and Duncan are gonna do the first string. I'm gonna go around, measure some speed, talk to a few people. I'll come in and join you for the second and third.
Exactly as planned. Yes.
And I'll try to get some speeds as well.
By the way, and forgive us, folks, we have to do our production talk on the fly here. We won't have to necessarily undo the whole cord. I just have to unplug it, get the cord, and bring it back here. And then I plug it into a different cord over here. The white cord can remain. That's not time sensitive so that we can bring our fine folks here the final. Split for Leach, nickel and dime. This is head pin. Wood swiveling around, missing the 10, getting the 7, but yeesh, that deadwood's not going to be playable. Must be removed by rule. Eight fills, 65 through 4. Leach is winning this comparison in this string. Somehow, some way. I'm looking for the high. That's right. I remember now. I was going to look for the high single in the tournament.
182.
Tyler Reese is 182. Yes. Team high single is the one I'm really curious about. 5-pin taken out. Nope. Not going to do it. A plus accounting at 1874. Exeter's lucky strike, 1861. Who expected that 410 to go? Frankly, I did. 10 box.
And a 9.
We'll score that 9, sure. 74 half. Leo, good to see you. When are the finals, Rachel? When they're ready.
As soon, yeah.
As soon as both matches are done.
Minutes, yeah, after the semis, yeah.
And then we'll converge to 13-14. We'll see if we have time to discontinue and recontinue the stream. Maybe we'll cut the stream on this one early and keep the recording going or something. I don't know. We'll make it easy.
That doesn't make sense to a lot of people.
Maybe we should just keep the people here. I don't know. Just post. Oh, we're just keeping it rolling. No, they did not take the head pin out on its own. Don't you worry. That's just a machine malfunction over there. Fontaine, the 4 horsemen. Leach hits and runs. 5 marks and 6. And Fontaine's gone too far outside, I think, and the 7 didn't save him. Ho-hum, only 120s he's headed for. 400 is an easy ask of him at this stage now. He's got a 10. Exeter did some shuffling around. We saw this with Outlaw Rides against Academy a moment ago. And Dave Barber and Tim Matero now at the ball return as they try to make some changes here. Surrett out, Dave Barber in. Captain Dave putting himself in. The opposite of what he did in that last time these two met in the round robin, when he pulled himself, reportedly, and put in Chris Bover, which completely turned the tide of the match and gave Exeter's all 8 points they needed to take the first round bye. An advantage they wish had helped, but instead it seems to have just made it stronger.
He made him angry.
Like a crummy anime movie. I mean, I assume Godzilla, King Kong are good. I'm just... The crummy bootlegs of them. 1-7 ball didn't make it all the way across for Barber.
Charlie left to the 4 horsemen, but hit a piece of wood and got the 10 pin out of it.
That was fair wood he hit, right?
Yeah, it was. The wood was on the left, so I'd look at their official score to be sure.
Yeah.
I got. You won't know until they register it.
Yeah, well, he's not done yet. It's the 3rd ball now, but
I saw wood over there.
10 bucks. As long as he hits a piece, everything that happens after is fair, as we all know, of course. This will be the 3rd ball coming up, provided Tim Matero does that carefully. Careful.
And, of course, that's because it'd be too weird. How would you deal with... You say, you can't count the wood if it hits off the wall? How would you know?
Off the curtain.
Yeah.
No, the ball can't rebound off the curtain. That's a foul ball by rule.
Yep. But if you if you hit a piece of wood that was way off to the left, how do you say that it wasn't in play? There's no way to determine what play is. If you count wood is legal. It's got it. Anything that hits it, it's got to be good, whether it was on purpose or not.
The gutters don't capture it here either, which muddies the issue somewhat. How did that get there? 4 horsemen and a 9 pin. 2, 4, 9. What's going to roll into the 7? That's not taking it, you would think. Ball gets away here. Collins, who's committed down the stretch. Just a pin-out situation right now. Barber takes the 9 box.
I assume Academy's on track for definitely 1,900. What about 2,000?
Yeah, 2,000's on the table. They need a lot more marks to get there, but don't count it out at this point.
They were 1338 through 2, so they need a 662.
Yep. That's in there and a strike for Godwin. About as textbook as it comes. Very heartening to see him back to apparently full strength.
Well,
He bowled alongside Charlie Collins earlier, which was two recently engaged gentlemen. 3, 6, and 7 for Packard.
I was going to say they were at the midpoint a minute ago, and probably after the 5th box of Collins. So take off 7, and that's their halfway score. That's 330, 334. That would get them there. They're on their way to 668.
It's a 9-box for Packard, so there's 23 boxes remaining. So you can mentally tack on 230 for Academy Lanes, 1918. There's a spare fill as well. You could associate 1928. You'd still need 72 more pins somehow, which in theory only needs 8 marks, which Academy is well dwarfing the pace of.
Yeah.
If they kept going at this, or maybe...
They're on track. They're right on track for 2,000.
But they may also subconsciously do it. Again, they would have had 1,900 if Harris and Locke didn't just goof off the last 2 because the match was not in doubt. We'll see. Godwin still filling with 10. Collecting the back row as well. A 20-box for Exeter. That is the right trajectory here. They are still trailing in the string, but by less. I'm worried when Packard hits this head pin, the wood's other side is going to bump the 3 out of the way instead of driving through. Can his ball drive through? Win on the right side.
It does. He taps it. He whaps it.
Wow! I think 2 pieces of wood conspired against him on the 8.
I wouldn't give up on it now. It's still doing that kind of trip, spin and wobble.
Once you deploy that third ball, it has to be 10 or less.
Yeah, it's done now. It stopped.
You're ineligible for the spare as soon as the third ball is lobbed, so don't do it too soon. If you lobbed it. The remnants of the lob line are there, but we're not playing with it this week.
We're not playing with remnants?
Boom.
Snap.
Was it just me, or was the tail of the other one getting it?
Yeah, I don't know. And it was one of those Balrog shots where the pin scraped it, pulling as it fell down into the pit.
It might have just been one piece in weak contact. Lister, 7. Harris lays into it. Get over 8, thank you. His fill is 8.
Of course, Danny Harris,
Oh, that split converts. Joey gets it, Joey gets it, and Danny gets it.
Thinking about Danny Harris back in 2022 at Academy, when Academy Lanes started this torrid streak of theirs. He was the anchor and the MVP in that one.
And Lister gets a 9 fill for a 62 half. Harris off line 6. Harris got that 1 extra mark. We're that much closer to 400. Okay, that was a trivial single, but I wanted to see something else, and maybe I'm missing something here.
What's that?
There's nothing about this shot. I think I saw something. There's a 9 for Harris. We'll go back to the top of the order. Let me just see. As he gets down to the pin, just a little whoop.
Oh, yeah. Little action with his right leg, yeah.
That's the greatest body language. Okay, body English, if you will. Just a little.
EDL.
Okay. 393 to 357. 1931 is pinnable for Academy Lanes. Let's see if they can get a flurry of marks to hit to 2,000, if they care to. It all goes back to 0 for the final match coming up next, as soon as it's ready. Our match appears behind, so we may just have to turn it right over. Nice leave, Ayot. He's got 8 on the load. Daly can certainly cut this. coming barely off the wall. There is a lip to that gutter, isn't there?
Well, yeah, it's a small lip.
It's a small lip after all. Jimbo, no! Ball fell away and so did he. Daly completes 10. Daly is usually the one having the blockbusters, so for him, a 400 watch seems like a pretty ordinary afternoon.
368 through 27.
Just like home cooking, Academy Lanes has 0 titles on Canadian soil. That could change in a few hours' time. Or does the probable other finalist Fenway Academy have the potential to reverse the script of 2024? They are so hungry to finish the job. Nothing about these scores is saying they will, but anything can happen in these 3-string matches. So it's not a given that Academy will have a snooze fest, even though practically every other match has been. Horseman, off target on the head pin.
Yeah, and over in that in the other match, Timmy Jalbert, Joey Smith, and Chris Merrow are putting the hurt on.
Ayon gets this one. That's a wired spare, I guess. He made that 2-4-6 look easy.
I left and the lead was up in the 80 pin range, and it looks like it's grown since I left.
We'll just let Aiden Bourgeois take it from here. He's got it. He's doing a good job with that, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, he gets it.
He's had a lot of matches to get into his own there.
You can see it in some, like there's some bowlers that can tell. They look at a guy and they say, yeah, that's a good bowler. They know from watching a few throws. They could tell he's a good announcer.
Well, his banner flies here. I mean, in a way, the men's competition, it's an adult championship, but
he's
youth
joined the ranks at 18 this year of adults, that is.
I'm trying to squint at the captain's binder here. I believe, I forget if the age minimum is 16 or indeed 18.
I know Jonathan
4-1.
Jonathan Boudreau.
Whoa, no 6-pin.
I think he joined at 16 a number of years back.
The age minimum is 16.
Yep.
Triangle, it's good, off the wall. Nervously for Leach, but a 20 bucks. Fontaine takes 10. Tiebreakers, and it's not really timely to mention tiebreakers now, but it might happen later. If any of these playoff matches are tied, it results in a 1-string showdown, then 2 boxes at a time per bowler if still tied, until we finally get out of the rut.
Got a little lane break. No, not broken down.
Nope, just a quick
Just a
reset
set,
there,
yeah.
and the pins is like, oh, okay, you need more pins now? Okay, I got you. Takes a little time for it to go up the elevator, across the belt, down, push it down, and then eventually it goes.
Well, they're bonus pins, but these guys are knocking down 1,800, 1,900 pins.
Fairlanes has all the
in a
red
couple
light.
hours.
Fairlanes has all the red lights working,
Oh.
and it's going to be illuminated here on Fontaine's Lane in just a second. He's hammered it. Now he's headed for the 420s. And however much he chooses, we've seen him roll 431 already in the first round of the playoffs. Leach musters just 5 on his fill, which again, 113 through 7 is totally fine. It is winning the comparison, in fact. He's full on this headpin and cannot collect the 4-7. Good bid. A 6-mark string minimum with 2 more possibly to get. Foul and an 8.
Yeah, I'm not sure on Nick's pitch.
I'm certain that was, I mean, they may have scored it differently then again, but
Oh, there was a foul?
yeah, it went into the left gutter see clearly.
I saw his hand move. I think that was the wave.
Bowler's call in the event of a questionable incident. So if it's a tight judgment call and no official is present, good
Right.
sportsmanship dictates the bowler be given the benefit of the doubt.
The last ball has been thrown in the other match.
That rule has not been updated for the social media campaign, but, get the hint. Tim Matera was milling around the ball return, but he will not feature in this one. Barber will. No 8-pin for Collins. That's been drought for him as it happens, but he might be biding energy, even on a subconscious level, for the final. Single pin missed over there. Do we have a final over yonder?
Yeah, it looks like they're not writing it down, but it's 6:06. Yep, 6:06 for Academy and less for Huff, the Drywall Concepts team.
Yep. Any Fenway win is a win.
They're looking like they're in the 80s, 580s.
High fives on the gray shirt side, Fenway Academy. That was the telltale that A+ accounting at that match. I'm going to go with it. We will see Fenway Academy, and it's going to be two gray teams in the final. Fenway, get your own color.
To be clear,
Or the other way around.
Fenway was leading by 70 going into that last one, so they picked up another about 20 there. Looks like about a 90-pin victory. We'll hear officially in a while. They still haven't scored the last box for Kai Hunt.
Spare in the eighth for Barber.
Oh, they gave him a 120 and a 582.
Maybe he just hit the button.
Yeah.
It's like whoever that Mets player was that never touched first. Or only touched first on the Grand Slam. Grand Slam single. What was that guy?
I'm thinking about the Merkel boner, but that was a giant.
Not even close, baby.
That was an old-timey boner, the Merkel boner.
Who was the Mets player who hit that Grand Slam and was credited with a single? It was a walk-off Grand Slam. The Mets won that postseason game.
Don't know that. I can't remember. We'll see that.
It was interesting.
Be in the comments.
Somebody's got to know that.
All right, back to the watch.
1-4-7-8-10. Godwin, spare fill. Get over to drops 8-10.
Lead 90 pins here.
Oh, Robin Ventura. That sounds about right. I think you've got this one, Sean. Robin Ventura. Steven's got it too, first on Facebook. I knew that was a thing. Thank you. Head pin. Down goes the 4. 8 and 10. Godwin converts here on the spare.
All right, I'm told I got to go break things down over there. No more fun with you, Greg. Watch for that. Keep that 2000 watch hot though. That is.
Yep.
That is a historic occurrence.
Possibly so. Spare going and a 10 for Packard this way around. And Paul, what do you have?
It will be an American All-Academy final. Fenway Academy crushes Drywall Concepts after losing by 10 in the first. They cruise 17-30 for the runner-ups. Drywall Concepts #1 seed go down 18-24 for Fenway Academy. They're taking on the defending champions. Fenway will the third time be a charm. 3 years in a row in the finals. Fourth time overall. Can they get their first title? They'll be next on YouTube and Facebook on Candlepin Bowling Network.
Godwin gets a strike here, and I think Fenway, if I'm doing my math correctly, Exeter's lucky strike is headed for that same 18-24. Actually, they could coast past that score. To be clear, they are bowling extremely well right now, and it is not close. That pin from the outside, Packard spares. Maybe will they not? 1809. I think they have 19. They can pin out 1929. They can fill their way to maybe into the 1940s. Then what? Do they have the distance for the rest? Danny Harris. 136 is gettable. Maybe the 6-pin will fall and simplify it. It does. Diamond left for Lister. He gets 6 on his count. 78 through 6. Level with his counterpart. Denny doesn't care to see where that ball went. Joey high on it, and it doesn't drive into the 5. 10 and 9 for Harris and Lister. I've now had 2 people tell me my Godwin fill is wrong. Godwin should have a 8 fill on that one. Okay. I'm going to take your word for it on this one. I'll peek at myself in a second, but I'm going to put that on the board since multiple people have asked it. Yeah, 1.6 miles per hour to kilometers an hour. Miles per hour times 1.6. There you go. Thank you, Scott. Drive it full, Danny. Oh, not into the 9. Seven, 8. Lister will consult. Exeter's got a lead in this one. By the way, red line, nope. And one more opportunity goes by the wayside. Exeter has the open marks. They are leading in this string. We'll watch this space. 10 and 10. The tempo has quickened up. As we go to the top here.
Say, Paul, can you photograph through 8 boxes up there, please?
We'll get a score check for you right here. Daly and Aod both with chances to go 400 here. Aod would need another mark. Down goes that 7 pin. He's got 8. Daly also needs a mark for 400, but this will be a tricky one. 4 horsemen, 4 and 8. We'll take a look here. The 2-pinner is good for Aod, and he marks. Maybe, just maybe, Josh has a skeletal leave here for the 3rd one. Some intrigue coming back into this one, maybe, just maybe. He gets a 7 box. I'm also 1 pin too high on Collins' last box. Scoreboard update there, 79. But then Packard had 1 pin higher. Aod splits 6, 7, 9, and 10. He gets 6 on the load. And 98, so that's confirmed. Then over here, 83, 121. 4 horsemen for Daly. That's going to tip the 10, though. 83, 121, 73. I'm too low here. 7 fill 10 box. Somehow I was completely off in the number 3 slot, so that updates. No, that's not where Aot wanted to plant that one. And then I'm off on this one as well. Okay, so with all that score fudging around, let's see where we are. 49 pins. That's still a bucket load to try and overcome. 9 and 10, this one goes away, and there's now 8 boxes remaining in the string as Academy gains 1. I'll check one last time and then take it away. Apologies. Six and 107, 94, 79, 93, 98. Okay, all scores confirmed to this point. Head pin taken. Leach gets the strike. He's still firing on all cylinders. Number 2 bowler throughout. He's north of 400, as you see. Fontaine does not double. He's got the 4, 7, and 10. Wood. Couple of pieces there. Either Camden a little far away, I'm afraid, but maybe Josh will see your comment later. These bowlers love it when you guys support them. It's one of my favorite parts about doing this, connecting the bowling community together. Well, we thought it was a will they, won't they on the 2000. Now I'm less sure Academy can coast to anything here Push that wood. No. The fill is 9. Leach is struck. Aaron Fontaine is not marked. That's fair. That should be in fair territory for a 10. 123. Confirmed as you see here. Leach buries in there, gets 8 more. Did Exeter need that double? I'm not so sure. They probably did. Fontaine, the 2-7-10. Nick's got an easier one. The effective margin is still about 45, maybe 39 if you're really optimistic. Nick is off on this 2-pinner. Gets a 9 fill and another box shuts. He's headed for 150. And you see his disappointment in this team game. Everyone trying to do their best. What an incredible duel between Aaron and Nick. Does Fontaine have one last kill shot in him? Does the wood work? No. Nothing shot into the 7-pin. That was rolling backwards. There's not much of a lip to the plate here, so very unlikely that this is going to do anything. 10 for Leach. This might turn into a tech situation here as we try to get the set on 13-14. 132 for Fontaine, 4-2-2. Exeter's lucky strike is getting a lot back in a hurry here. In this string right now, 28 pins. Marks are 22-16 for Exeter's lucky strike as Dave Barber has put himself in. Spare and strike. Exeter's lucky strike erasing a lot of this lead, but there's only 6 boxes remaining. Too little, too late?
No.
Barber splits 6, 7, 8, and 10.
We've seen leads of 50 and 60 go in three boxes, so.
Need big fills here. Academy looking for something. This is unlikely to work.
I'm thinking of that Jonathan Boudreau, Brian Fuller Jr. match from right before the pandemic, one of the last lucky strike matches.
You didn't quit on this match too soon, folks, did you? Where are you playing this wood? Now Exeter's lucky strike are going to have a big talk about this one. Jimbo Ayott's the one in his ear. Tim Matero's nearby. 6, 7, 8, and 10. Do you have an idea, Bob, by any chance?
Yeah, I like the not
left
there.
tip. Here it goes!
I didn't think that was it. I thought it was low on the 7-pin.
Dave Barber back to back, and the noise is starting to elevate there. Collins with a bid no 9.
All right. Lead is.
What was this about? Let's just see if Academy hits 2,000. Where is that now? That's not in the question. That's not the question anymore.
They might need to hit 2,000 to beat Exeter. It's Exeter that could hit 2,000.
We're still talking about an unlikely path here.
43 minus this ball, right?
Yep, but this is a 7-box mark drought for Academy as well. That's part of the problem here.
Rips it, but splits 6.
Face of the head pin. The 6 fills might not be enough. They can't just get 6 fills.
Okay.
That's insufficient.
Charles throws 9 in the pit. One standing.
A little bit of anxiety more than usual, but this spare gets away now. Good offer by Barber. He's hit his object twice, but does not mark. Collins.
He got it.
Yes, that's enough. A nervous single is still a single.
He only hit 5% of it, but all of it went down.
Score that in 9-box, sweep the wood away, and let's go to work on this spare fill. 38 pins plus a bonus for Academy. And now I do hereby decree this the miracle zone after all. It just was.
Collins has to fill, and then we got a strike hanging, don't we?
We got a strike hanging.
A double strike?
It's Dave Godwin.
It's not a miracle. It doesn't require an act of God.
It does require a strike on command. Down goes the 8. Do you still believe Collins has just thrown a good count of 8? 107, 46 pins for Academy. Exeter's lucky strike doing very well in this string. Is it enough? A blowout in string 1, a basic draw in the second one.
Godwin on the strike right here.
Here it comes. In the ninth, he's all over the head pin, and that's kind of the problem. 4-7-10.
Now, coming to be known as the house leave, 2-1.
Does the wood assist him? Packard's found his pocket. Whichever one that is, 5-7. I'm serious. I still have no idea. I think the man just picks a spot and goes with it. Godwin, a champion with two different teams. Left tip of the wood, across. Not with the cap, though.
They just traded 8 fills, so.
Now you start to wonder. In a second, we're going to have to unplug this camera and rapidly put it back on. There's the spare for Packard.
Oh, boy.
So
there was a doubt for a second.
Their score is ahead of anything we've seen in the round robin. Godwin gets 10.
19-20.
Stay tuned, folks. I'm going to be quite honest. I think we should just do the be right back screen. I'm also going to have to do a camera freeze and everything. And we're just going to have to go with it here. As we try to get this back up and running for you as soon as possible, because I'm going to have to unplug my camera, replug my camera, and do all the things.
The bowlers have to take a break. They can't just.
Oh, good.
They're not going to go as fast as they can anyway.
Down goes the 10 strike on spare, and I think that well and truly must be it.
Yep.
If not ages ago.
And
Godwin replies with a 137 plus. Exeter's lucky strike has 1,900, and they lose.
You know, Godwin can only muster 6 marks here.
Ho-hum. Skill issue, I guess. Loaded 7.
8. No, the pin fell late. 8.
Make it 8. 145. What's next here? Down goes the 2. The Packard's got another bonus ball. He's beaten the 145 opposite him. That's part of it. That's certainly one way.
I think he was going for the sweeper, and he missed the sweeper and instead picked off 3 pins a different way.
Sure. 19 bucks, 150, and a 418 for Corey Packard.
54-year-old Corey Packard.
Just an hour ago, it was like, why is Sean Taylor warming up? 418 for Corey. He did have that drought there, and then 2 explosive spurts.
Lister blasts. 8.
You see it there, 5 and 9. Had been in the face, wilts down, 5, 6, 7, 10. Good.
Yep.
For Lister.
All right, I think
I'm still amped up. I'm just having too much fun with this, even though the result is not in doubt at all.
2,000 now out of reach.
There.
even with that 10 and a triple strike, he's not going to get there, but he can get to 89 now.
It's mathematical. Academy Lanes is moving on to the world's final.
Mm-hmm. Both teams in the 1900s. This is historic, but
what a match! What do they do? Who can stop the team in gray?
It's not over, but it's down to the last box.
Could it be the team in gray? Pray tell. Joey, fine. He gets a 5 fill. Harris, who cares? 6 fill. Good head pin hit.
This sleeve is called the Golden Gate, the one that Paul calls the.
I see it. That's not even close. Oh, Harris seemed to completely lose the grip on that one. Lister takes 7, and Harris now he can't remember what ball he's on. Oh, dear.
I think he just hit reset.
There it is.
He did hit reset, so that'll be it, 6.
Not caring to elevate the record, save it for the finals. Here it comes. Sometimes I'm surprised that doesn't happen more often. 1965 to 1914. Bob,
what a performance.
Do we restart the stream, or do we just...
We got to get it here. Let's get that camera here. And
I'll tell you what, we're going to be right back. Yep. We'll be right back. I think we're going to keep it here. Let's just keep it right here. Be right back. The camera's going to cut as well. See you in a moment.